Life after an accident is tough. That's why Christensen Law offers so many of our services for free. If you've been injured, call Christensen Law now, where we don't get paid until you do, and getting started is free. At care.com, you can find all the help you need, which means
What's going on, everybody? John out here with you. It is good to be back. The All-Star break is done, and it's time to get into the second half. Unofficially of the season, most teams, like the Red Wings, are at 50 games. Some teams are not, so they're going to have more of a busy second half than others. But be that as it may, it's Monday, February 5th, and it's time to get into it. So head coach for the Colorado Avalanche, Jared Bednar, they're 32-14-3 on the season, first in the Central. Nathan MacKinnon, Jonathan Drouin, Mikko Rantanen with Devon, Toews, and Cale Makar. Ryan Johansen. Zach Parise is going to make his debut for the Colorado Avalanche. One more kick at the can. That's what they said at the Avalanche setup to try to win a Stanley Cup. Artturi Lehkonen also draws into the lineup again after that scary injury that happened against the Seattle Kraken with the hit in the boards. That was a game that Alec Nava and Cooper Hopkins, we all joined in and called the period. So Artturi Lehkonen's back. That's going to be big to see him in there. Sam Girard and Josh Manson will be the second line defense. Ross Colton, Miles Wood, Logan O'Connor, Freddie Olofsson, Andrew Cogliano, and Joel Kiribanta with Jack Johnson and Bowen Byram. The former backup of the New York Rangers, Alexander Georgiev, will be the tendy for the Colorado Avalanche today. And for the New York Rangers, head coached by Peter Laviolette, they're 30-16-3. They're first in the Metro. It's Mika Zibanejad, Chris Kreider, Blake Willard with Ryan Lindgren and Adam Fox, Vinny Trocheck, Artemi Panarin, Alexis Lafreniere, Keandre Miller, and Braden Schneider. Again, Jacob Trouba is going to serve his second game suspension off of the elbowing hit of Pavel Dorofeyev of the Vegas Golden Knights. So that's why Braden Schneider's in there. Johnny Brodzinski on the third line with Will Cooley and Capo Caco, Barclay Goodrow, Jimmy Vesey, Tyler Pitlick with Zach Jones and Erik Gustafsson on the back end. Igor Shesterkin will be in goal for the New York Rangers. So the Rangers, again, they have a 2-point lead in the Metro. The Carolina Hurricanes are just behind them on that side. They've been floundering of late, have the blue shirts. So we'll see what they're going to do. And for the Avs, this is going to be interesting because they have a back-to-back. I believe their second game will be against the Devils tomorrow. We'll give you all the particulars as far as the halftime side of it. Again, we're just getting through the pregame portion, probably a couple more minutes till puck drop. But I'm just happy to be back with you. And to be honest, we had Saturday, at least I was able to join for a period in the second period of the final game for Team Matthews on that side and watch them win, even though Austin Matthews took home the MVP, Alex DeBrincat, welcoming another child into the stint. He had 3 goals and 3 assists in the All-Star break. We're going to be getting into the national anthem on that side. So we're at the world's most famous arena. That's what I like to say at MSG, one of the ones that don't have a corporate name sellout on that side. So for Georgiev, 27-11-2, 291, 898, and 2 shutouts. And it looks like Jonathan Quick, they said Igor Shesterkin, but Jonathan Quick, 10-4-2, 243, 915, and 2 shutouts. So I will definitely change that when you get to the portion of it, as long as we get a break. So Jonathan Quick is going to get the start in that. So that was a late scratch. So Georgiev, 1-0-1, 138, 960 in his career against the Rangers in 2 games. Those are supreme numbers. You want to see what you can do against your former team. And now for Jonathan Quick, he's had a good year. His career against the Avalanche, 28-2, 231, 913, and 2 shutouts. We'll see if I can find anything on X, Twitter side to see what happened with the late scratch versus Sturkin. Maybe he's got an illness or something like that. So Jonathan Quick, no slouch. He's going to be in net. We're still waiting, I believe, for one of the centers to get in, be Vinny Trocheck against Ross Colton. And we're going to be getting underway here at MSG. It's the blue shirts. They're going to be going right to left. Colorado Avalanche are in the road whites. They have a little bit of a road stand. They're going to come off the back-to-back. Got the puck now for Manson. As they'll send this was across. Miles Wood, touch pass. Good save. Rebound goes to the goal mouth. As this is picked up now for the Avs, Ross Colton able to hold it in. As they'll slide across the blue line, Fan on a wrist shot attempt, but the Avs still with this thing right now. Logan O'Connor will wrist shot this thing. And this will deflect off the top of the net and go out of play. 19:30 left to go in the first as we're just underway. 1 shot on goal for Colorado. And again, if you're just joining me, Jonathan Quick was the late ad. It was supposed to be Igor Shesterkin, but it looks like Igor hopefully can get these started. On the next side of it for the Rangers, don't believe they're going to be on the back-to-back for just Colorado. Man, Miles Wood just shot that wide to the right side of the goal now. Otherwise, Colorado would have already had a 1-0 lead just 30 seconds into this game. Offensive zone draw win, as no line changes here, and that's it for the forwards at least. This is picked up for the Blue Shirts, a long shot for Schneider, and this one goes wide. As this is kept in by the Rangers, we'll take a long flip to the left side of the boards. It's Barclay Goodrow. Put it around the back here for Hedel, and now picked up off the backhand side for Keandre Miller. Try to get picked back up now for Hedel, as this is flipped off the backhand. And now it'll be Nathan MacKinnon on his forehand, number 29. Again, he's been excellent. Half spin. Nathan still with the puck. There's a sauce pass, but the Moose got taken down. And MacKinnon looks like there should have been a call there as Moose was taken down, but the Rangers will get away with it. And Peter Laviolette's squad will go ahead and take a line change. Cale has the puck now. Here's a long stretch pass from about 80. The Avs have a 1-on-4 long shot. Gets saved by the left pad up quick as this goes in behind the net now. Picked up off the corner shot for Zach Parise, I believe, number 9 on that side. He's making his debut. Got a hand in the air. That's Zach Jones, hand in the air. This will go against the Blue Shirts, and the Avs will go to a power play. So did I get this right the first time? Yeah, it was. Zach Parise, number 9. I will get used to that on that side. He had a couple of chances near the corner. I thought it was Jones there for a minute. As this was sent around, it goes up the left pad of quick. And Zach Parise is going to draw hooking penalties. So good job for the debut for the former member of the New Jersey Devils, the Minnesota Wild. All that he doesn't get to play against his former team tomorrow. 4 shots here for the Avalanche. And they are on a power play here, 18-24. Again, I got the altitude sports speed, but I can't finish it to MSG if we get a little more errors in the TV side. It's been flashing a little bit. So the Moose is set to take this draw. They're going to kick out Mika Zibanejad, so it'll be Mikko Rantanen and Chris Kreider. As the Rangers are already up against it, they're on the kill. Another offensive zone draw win for the Avs. Shot into the traffic, goes intentionally wide. Try to get picked back up by the defense. Now the Blue Shirts able to escape. It's a 2-on-2. Chris Kreider's got it. He's going to hold the shovel pass toward the net. Doesn't hit anything but Gergiev's pads. And the Avalanche will clear it all the way down. So their power play is 7th at about 25%. And the Rangers penalty kill is top 10. As this is sent back around the end boards, Jonathan Drouin. Mikko Rantanen will launch it slide. As it's Cale Makar trying to find the Moose, but this will pinball around Mikko Rantanen. Now Nathan MacKinnon. Try to hold this one in as Cale now. Stutter stepping to the right side boards, try to buy some time. Adam Fox with a couple of stick chops. As this is stuck underneath the boards now because Zibanejad turns right over to Nathan MacKinnon. He can't hold it off his back skate. Here's an opportunity. Kreider backhand. And this one is saved for Alex Georgiev. Now it's an opportunity for Nathan MacKinnon. He was almost caught off the back skate by Chris Kreider. As it's Ross Colton near the right side dot. Colton now off the half spin and will leave it back to his defense. Now Devon Toews. It's an opportunity for a cross pass. Right in the middle is the Moose backhanded. Nathan MacKinnon will use it off the embankment. MacKinnon now near the right side. Fanned on a pass. Picked back up now by Nathan. And another steal. Blue Shirts able to clear this one down. The Avalanche haven't looked as good on their power play as they've done on even strength so far in this game. Georgiev tries to clear it, but this will get picked up by the Avs off of the inadvertent turnover from the Blue Shirts. There's an opportunity now for Miles Wood. Gain the entry. A drop pass near the left side. Go back to D. Picked up now here for Devon Toews near the left side blue line. Holding and being patient on the Avalanche. As this is Wood. Still with it. Near the left side dot. Drop for Toews. Wrist shot. Stopped by the pads of Jonathan Quick. He's the new starter here. This is turned over, can't be held across the line, so the Avs get turned away for nothing here on the power play. Ryan Johansen dropped, Lehkonen shot into the traffic, saved by Quick as it's sent back around. Lafreniere gets bumped off the puck. The Avs have done a great job on even strength so far trying to keep this in. Pass doesn't go anywhere, and this is recollected for Keandre Miller from Will Cooley. 15:55 left to go in the first. As this is wrapped ahead now. Here's a long wrister, and this is a snazzy glove save for Georgiev. He holds on. So the Blue Shirts get their second shot. Avs lead 5-2 on the shot board with 15:54 left to go. So Johansen Broadway time. I'm sure the win. I think they said that he gets a lot of points against the Rangers. I'm assuming that's what that means. And roaring 20s on Hudson. So very peculiar keys to the game. As this is Olofsson, the fourth line for Jared Bednar's squad, trying to take a defensive zone draw against Vinny Trocheck. First shot from Hedel goes up on play. We'll do it again. 15:51 left to go in the first. So Brett Mann, coming into this, Artemi Panarin, he's on pace, if he could set it here, for 115 points this season, which would be a career high. Jared Bednar's 8th season as the Avalanche head coach. Man, already 12-9-3 on the road. Gustafsson, now for Jones, just holds the blue line. And so pick this up off the backhand now. Zach still with us. Off his forehand, and lead for Gustafsson now near the wall. So the defenseman have definitely pinched. Gustafsson still trying to dance. Just keeps it in. Here's a slap shot. This one goes way wide. As this is recollected off a long flip. This will work nicely off the embankment. While the Avalanche just steal this one across the red line at the neutral. They'll play it back. Forwards take a change. Recenter now for Bowen Byram. Off the backhand. Good feed for Ross Colton and a one-touch near the left side wing. Colton. Try to go ahead and give chase. Will pin his man near the left side boards as it's Miles Wood. Lost it as this is flipped up in the air off the boards. And now Bowen Byram from Jack Johnson. Byram with an outstretched pass. Bounce off a stick shaft here for Adam Fox. Adam Fox now pinned against the left side boards. 14:55 left to go in the first. Drawn up your play-by-play man. We're at MSG. I got the Altitude Sports feed, but I can definitely flip in between the intermission as well. Glad you can join me here. We've enjoyed the All-Star break. I got a little bit of a break myself, but streams Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Alec Novel will be here with me in between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Edmonton Oilers as they're on that long win streak. Cooley off a drop pass. Georgiev makes the left pad save. He had to get back in his goal crease. He was able to find it in time. And another penalty against Capo Caco this time. The New York Rangers and the Avalanche get their second power play. 5-3 is the shot board. Tripping penalty is definitely the call. So Keandre Miller was the one that funneled it toward the net. And I believe Sam Girard might have got a stick lift in on Miller or Kako to be able to save a wide open net near the left side of the goal mouth. And then Miles Wood gets tripped. So Capo Caco gets a 2-minute minor for tripping at 14:27 of the first. Rangers now are getting closer to even on the shot board, 5-4. Avalanche win another offensive zone draw here early. 0-for-1 on the power play with one shot. Here's a wrister swallowed up by Quick into the traffic. So now 6-4 of the shots, and we'll do it again as Nathan MacKinnon's top line is out there on the power play. So in the last 17 games for the Avs, they're 13-3-1, a 7.94 point differential in the standings. 74 goals for, plus 20 goal differential, sparkling 33.3% on the power play. Again, in their last 3 games, I mentioned this going into my notes at least, in their 3-game win streak, they've scored 6 goals per game. So Rangers get this one outside the zone. And now the Avs will start again. It's Cale Makar. We'll drop it here for Nathan. Again, power play quarterback is Cale, but now you got the moves from Nathan. Touch pass again, go back to Cale. Again, this power play line is so dangerous. You maybe have 3 top 15 players in the same line at worst. As this is sent around the inboards here, Cale Makar may be the best defenseman, and Nathan MacKinnon might be the second best player in the league. Cale, touch pass. Here's an extra one from MacKinnon. MacKinnon now try to find Cale, and this is going to be a breakout opportunity. Barclay Goodrow will get this one down. It'll bounce off the glove hand of Georgiev, and now the Avalanche get an opportunity to start again. Both their power plays, at least 3 minutes through it right now, have not looked very good. This is dropped around the inboard, see if they can change it very quickly. So this will be spun back around with Ryan Johansen. Try to find Cale again. This is picked up for Nathan MacKinnon. Touch pass, Lehkonen with a 1-2, and somehow he doesn't find Kreider. Now Mika Zibanejad off a 2-on-2. Left side dot, drop pass, one-timer save, and a sparkling one for Georgiev as he slides all the way over and robs Chris Kreider. 37 seconds left to go in the Avs power play, but the shorthanded opportunity there for the Blue Shirts was probably the best one of the game. Because Zibanejad in the full lettuce flow, flying to the left side, dropping in the middle of the slot for Kreider for a 1-2. Great save there for Georgiev, shorthanded. So we will continue with this box and everything else going forward when we get a stoppage here as well. I'll give you the shots per on that side. Everything else reset in the first intermission as well. I'm just glad you can join me here for this one. It's been a lot of fun so far. As this is sent up the middle now. Colorado puts us around the embankment near the right side. Bowen Byram will leave this here. Now, Artturi Lehkonen. Try to send this back to his defense. Devon Toews. He's waiting. Good dipsy doodle. As this is played by Girard, and he almost got through the entire defense. Sent back around now. Sam Girard. Drop pass from Lehkonen. As this bounces off a couple bodies. And now Devon Toews. As Capo Caco comes back out. We'll go ahead and take a change, even though he's got full energy here. So both teams will take one. Jared Bednar's squad, defense, still out there now. As an opportunity for Logan O'Connor. We'll go ahead and fire it in. He's the plus-minus leader for the Avalanche right now. I believe he's almost in the 20s on that side. As this is sent around, Josh Manson able to push this one ahead. But this will go to Zach Jones. 11:55 left to go in the first. No commercial breaks just yet. It's been all action. Because Zibanejad gets trying to find Wheeler, but it gets intercepted here. This is a long outstretched pass, bounce off a bunch of sticks. And blue shirts were there with Zach Jones able to clean up the mess as it was busy near Jonathan Quick's goal crease. Picked up into the forehand wraparound opportunity for Olofsson, and this is swallowed up by Quick. We will take our first commercial break now. We're still scoreless, but a lot of shots on the board already. Come right back, right MSG. It's going to be a good one.
A basic box score just one cut. Get the stats behind the stats with NHL Edge. Know more about every stat, every shift, and every star with NHL Edge.
Question: what would you get with almost $750?
Easy. Buy a smartwatch like that guy.
Makes sense. Use that GPS for your forward sense of direction.
Excuse me? My grandfather was a homing pigeon. My internal compass is genetic.
Let's skip the generation.
I'm a walking GPS.
Okay. Which way is north?
Okay, that's up, not north. I should get the watch.
Switch to Progressive and you can save minutes. Spend on whatever you want.
You go to crank it out. Yeah. Rice Red Hot. It's the perfect blend of flavor and heat.
When my son Brian died in a drunk driving accident, I put out a video of it to try to stop young people from drinking and driving. And because
Some changes in my notes. Jonathan Quick is the starter here today, not Igor Shesterkin. That was not what was listed at the beginning of the game. So far as we just got our first commercial break halfway through the first, the Avs have had 2 power plays.
Absolutely. Panarin leads, of course, the Rangers in all 3 categories: goals, assists, and total points. And there's Mikko, second on the Avs with 66, and MacKinnon having just a Hart Trophy kind of season. He sure has Panarin on pace to have his first ever 50-goal season.
Checking back in from the commercial break, it's an offensive zone draw here for the Avs. We're still scoreless, 11:36 into the first. Mikko Rantanen get this one across. Devon Toews will fire right on. Easy stop for Jonathan Quick, and the defense will funnel it back to their goaltender, and we will start the draw again. So now the shots are 8-6. Again, John Under with you. I'm your play-by-play man. It's good to be refreshed back in from the break. Got a little bit of extracurricular stuff done as well. And then setting up for this assignment, we got a couple good games for you here, back-to-back, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So it'll be Alec Nava and myself, Vegas Golden Knights, and Edmonton Oilers, and then Wednesday, a little bit the Maple Leafs and the Stars, and then duel in the D between Michigan State on Saturday. So it's going to be a busy side of the streams, and then I'll catch back up with Cooper Hopkins next week. It's going to be Red Wings heavy on that side before we get back on Sharks action again. So Georgiev will send this back around for Bowen Byram. Good outstretched pass from 60 as the Avs will to get settled left to right. Nathan MacKinnon now. Series of stick drags on his forehand. Good stick check by Keandre Miller as this goes D to D. Cale off his backhand after turn and spin. Funnel it toward MacKinnon as this is picked up now for the Blue Shirts. Heedle able to get this one in. Now this will leak out Schneider, and an easy save for Georgiev as he gloves it down. 9-7 now on the shot board for the Avs. 10:44 left in the first. It'll be an offensive zone draw here for the Rangers at MSG. So again, our first couple of games in action here on the Monday side, coming fresh in from the All-Star break. We had a lot of news as far as what was going to happen. A nation's face-off next year, and then the Olympics in 2026. So I don't know if they're going to have an All-Star game next year. They haven't announced that yet. But the NHL would lose a lot of revenue on that side from what I've been told. So I think they're going to try to get that done and then still have a nation's face-off on that side. Good reverse hit. Lafreniere will stay on his feet as this is spun back around for Miles Wood. This bounced away from him, however, and this is put back around the end boards now for Colton. Colton now trying to find a centering pass here the right side down, but this is intercepted by the Rangers. 10:15 left to go on the first. Put in off the backhand for Vinny Trocheck, stopped by Georgiev. Georgiev, that is the backup goaltender playing against his former team. And again, in the 2 games that he's had excellent numbers. Save percentage around .935. The Avalanche get taken down again off the puck. 9:55 left to go in the first. Could have had a penalty there on the side of the neutral zone. One of the Avs got taken down by a skate, but not called. As this is an opportunity for Will Cooley on the third line for Peter Laviolette's squad, former head coach of the Washington Capitals. I think they had to do something after losing Gerard Gallant. Made a couple trades there for Patty King, who's now on the Red Wings, and Vlad Tarasenko for the Sens. Try to get in the same spot, be able to try to win Lord Stanley, and that's how good the Avalanche are. That's how good the Rangers are. You could say that about both teams. As this is picked up high and off the end boards and on a play. 9:22 left to go in the first. We'll take a media timeout. Still scoreless.
I don't know. Miles Wood in the neutral zone.
Question. What would you get with almost $750?
Easy. Buy a smartwatch like that guy.
Makes sense. Use that GPS for your forward sense of direction.
Excuse me? My grandfather was a homing pigeon. My internal compass is genetic.
You must have skipped a generation.
I'm a walking GPS.
Okay. Which way is north? Okay, that's up, not north.
I should get the watch.
Switch to Progressive and you can save hundreds to spend on whatever you dream of.
You go to crank it up. Yeah. Frank's Red Hot. It's the perfect blend of flavor and heat. I feel really good physically. I mean, all the guys that play know that the pace will, these guys have played 40 games, so maybe take a little bit to catch up out there. But conditioning wise, everything else, I feel really good. So now the next part is getting into the games. There is Zach Parise, and that's, you will remember it. It's always easy.
Zach Parise, he was just being interviewed as Makar. They had that pre-recorded. He let a shot go, and it was bounced away, picked up now for Nathan MacKinnon. But he says he feels good. Now it's about getting the reps and getting the games in, getting back to game speed. Huge hits in front of the net, and we're going to have a scrub for sure. Extra cross checks. They were absolutely going after Mikko Rantanen. I don't know what the heck was going on over there. Nathan MacKinnon was doing his usual show spin and trying to draw a play. Looks like Keandre Miller had the ire drawn here from Mikko Rantanen. That was absolutely crazy on that side. Not really sure what happened on that or what sparked it, but it got really nasty over there. Mikko Rantanen is having some words with the referee as well. I mean, he was getting worked over with the lumber on that side. Jared Bednar's hair looks like he just got out of bed on that end. He's kind of talking about it and thinking what's going on. So roughing, they're going to give both on that side. Mikko Rantanen is, what the heck's going on? Keandre Miller and him are sharing words. Keandre is kind of finger pointing down. So big hit. Keandre Miller extra cross check. Mikko Rantanen gives him one right in the back. And then he gets hit by Jonathan Quick and then choke slam down the ice almost by Keandre Miller with that 5 more cross checks, 6 more cross checks. I definitely think that Keandre Miller, he looked like he was doing CPR on Mikko Rantanen's back. That is no exaggeration. I definitely feel like he should have gotten an extra, maybe a couple more penalties. At least the extra penalty there. Offsetting on that end, that does not make sense to me. I'm sorry. Again, I'm not trying to be picking or choosing one side in between that, but Keandre Miller definitely got away with 5 or 6 extra cross checks and then a takedown of Mikko Rantanen as well. And now they have Zach Parise coming in the box, and the Rangers are going to go to a power play. Wow. Not really sure what that's all about. We'll see if the Blue Shirts can take advantage of it. When you get something handed to you, you got to do it. So Adam Fox, here's a one-timer, save Georgiev with the left pad. Opportunity for Kreider. He's been excellent this year, just like he's always been. Adam Fox. Pick this up now for the Breadman. Artemi Panarin. Send this one across. Good touch pass. Finds because of Zibanejad. It's Vinny Trocheck. Now to Fox. Get this here for Artemi. Near the left side. He works his way in behind the net. It's Adam. He's got it now. Near the right side off the half spin. Still on his forehand. This will be dropped. Fake bomb for Zibanejad. Now for Panarin. Near the left side. Trying to find a funneling pass from left to right. Panarin. Good work. Try to keep this one in. It's Adam Fox off his backhand. Shovel pass. Panarin slams it around the inboards. Still for Vinny Trocheck now. Power play to 105. The Rangers are always so patient on their power play. Trocheck. Drop pass for Fox. Now Panarin. Crowd getting restless. Because of Zibanejad. As this goes too far, Cale Makar might be able to clear this one all the way down. And this will go into the crowd. So this will be a break for the Blue Shirts. They'll get this back in the O-zone. 51 seconds left to go in the power play. Crowd at MSG was getting a little bit restless there with the amount of puck possession, but they know, just like it was between Cooper Hopkins when him and I covered a lot of these Rangers games, especially against the Lightning, that power play can be absolutely deadly. They'll do whatever they want out there. So Mika Zibanejad will go ahead and take a rest. Loft will be the extra forward. He's going to play on the defensive side. So this will be Johnny Brodzinski. He's on the second power play. Brodzinski wins it too hard, and this will go all the way back to the Blue Shirts. Not really sure who wanted to take this on the defensive side. Allow one of the Avalanche off the forecheck and Miles Wood to be able to get chased, but Brodzinski will drop it back for Laf. Alexis Lafreniere's got it now. We'll put this around the inboards. Just kept in now. It'll be another penalty. Let's see who this is going to be against. Miles Wood gets taken down. I think this is going to go against the Rangers again, and we'll see who it's going to be. It looks like right now Alexis Lafreniere going to go to the box for tripping. So the Avalanche have already drawn 3 power plays, 7:36 into the first. Somebody's got to score. You're going to have some extra space here. It looked like he got the stick shaft into the left skate blade. Getting a chance to look at this again. Or was this a phantom call? I think that's a phantom call. Miles Wood was able to draw that one kind of a fake dive and near the left side boards. Hey, I count that as a little bit of a makeup there, as Peter Laviolette's a little bit upset over Keandre Miller getting away with a million cross checks. All's fair in love and war on that side. So well done by the Avs on that end. I can definitely say it that way. So 4-on-4 for 30 seconds. And then we will go to the power play, abbreviated at that, for the Avs for a third time. So Keandre Miller, Alexis Lafreniere in the box. Jared Bednar whistling to one of his either coaching staff or players to come close as they get the camera shot with 7:36 left to go in the first. It's been a wild first period, but I guess that's what happens here for me when you get a little bit of a break. going to the All-Star site after getting the article out. I hope you guys get the chance to check out that All-Star article as far as everything in the fan vote, my vote, and your 32 teams as far as their prognostication. I put one player I liked, one player that needed to step up on that end at the hopelesssportsguy.wordpress.com. The Moose against Mika Zibanejad. This is won by Mika. And now Zach Jones will put it around the end boards here. It'll be Zibanejad now on a 4-on-4. Getting the entry off the backhand, weaves his way as the lefty. Puts it around the end boards. Chris Kreider trying to hold off with the body. He does so beautifully on the left side boards. Now he has to come back for reinforcements because Zibanejad forced the steal. Put it around the end boards now. Zach Jones gets taken off the puck now by Devon Toews, who's got it. Picks it up off the backhand. And now the Avs on their power play, their third of the period. As this is put around the end boards now, Bowen Byram can't win the pursuit. It's 4 blue shirts to 1 Av. It was Bowen Byram all on his lonesome as this one gets sent all the way down. Georgiev will stop with stick. Now it's Cale. So top units back out there again. Can they do this for a third time? Nathan MacKinnon. It's Ross Colton on his right wing side here for the Moose. Drop pass for Cale from Nathan MacKinnon. Ross Colton now near the right side. Back to Cale. Cale. Shovel pass for Ross. Near the right side red line. One-timer. Logan O'Connor. Big save by Jonathan Quick. And this is sent down the ice. 45 seconds left to go on the Avs' third power play of the period. 6:15 left to go in the first. John under with you from MSG. Drop pass from Cale. Nathan MacKinnon will touch. An opportunity now for Ross Colton. Find the entry. In between a couple bodies, Cale can't hold it in. He was near the midline anyway. And they'll settle it back down. 25 seconds left to go on the power play. Nathan MacKinnon try to find the entry. He is definitely in the conversation for the Hart Trophy as the MVP of the league. He's definitely the front runner right now. 15 seconds left to go on the Avs' third power play. Devon Toews off the drop pass, and the Avs will look to start again. Left to right by the time they get in the zone. Power play is going to expire. Here's a chip and chase. Miles Wood will try to find it now as this is knocked away from Brodzinski. Picked up now with a long shot. This was gloved away by Jonathan Quick, but it's still loose. As this is sent back around now. Lops back out of the box. Keandre Miller's back out of the box. As this is sent out for Keppel. Picked up, knocked away by the Avs, and they'll fire this one down the ice. A race for the puck. Ross Colton able to beat Zach Jones there to it. Now off the backhand, sent back around the end boards now. This is Victor Olofsson, fourth line side for Jared Bednar's squad. Send it back to be one-timer at 80 miles an hour. Doesn't find Pater. Panarin will send a clearing pass. Olofsson finds a way to intercept it. 4:50 left to go in the scoreless first so far between the Avs and the Rangers. First game back officially from the All-Star break. This is sent in. Avs are on a full-scale change. It'll be Gustafsson. Pass gets too far for Jones. Have to pick this back up off his backhand. The Avs will intercept almost in their own defensive zone side. Here's a bounce pass. Put it up ahead. Shoveled through the middle of the circles and intercepted now by the Avs. Nathan MacKinnon, number 29, half spin. Now on his backhand. Good center pass. Good stop by Quick. Big rebound. This is picked up now by the Rangers. Here's a long out stretch of 2-on-1 developing off the end of a shift, though, as the Rangers now try to find it. Get this back high slot to be one-timer here for Schneider, and this one is held by Georgiev. 4:04 left to go in this first. We'll take another break as they profiled Ryan Lindgren. Ross Colton entered the traffic from a pass, and this was stopped as Ryan Johansen gets robbed and he gets cross-checked by the defense of the Rangers. Come right back.
With that kind of money, we can play south. I said, we don't migrate. No, I'm talking actually fly. Sit back, relax. Maybe work on my novels, and I won't forget the little birds out there. Actually, yes, I will. Wow, money changed you. Just keeping it real. Do people still say that?
Switch to Progressive and you can save hundreds. Spend on whatever you dream of.
You can make money the hard way as a bullfighter or a human cannonball, or save money the easy way with Xfinity Mobile. Existing customers can get a free line of our most popular unlimited plan for a year. Not only will you save hundreds, but you'll also be joining millions who have connected to America's most reliable 5G network. Sure is a lot safer than becoming the stuntman for money. Get a free line of unlimited intro for a year, and you buy one unlimited.
So I've seen Zach Parise out there for a couple shifts, not a ton already, but again, he's on the second line with Ryan Johansen, Zach Parise, and Artturi Lehkonen, second forward line. Again, for Valeri Nichushkin entering the Players Assistance Program, I don't know if some of that's still stemming from the Seattle Kraken incident in the playoffs last year or if it's something else. They really need to get Valeri Nichushkin back into this lineup. Again, I understand it creates a little bit of a void that gets covered up because you have MacKinnon, Rantanen, and Cale Makar. Makes total sense, but this is a guy that already could be about 30 goals and 30 assists on that side who's out of the lineup here for the Avs. And that's a void, at least for me on that side. Hopefully when you get closer to March, maybe all that stuff will be done and Valeri Nichushkin will rejoin the team sooner rather than later.
You know what? That's pretty impressive. I think we all were only second to Connor McDavid overall. I asked him, what are you going to do about Bo? Because Bo, remember, he was like, you're going to give us all
We're
money.
showing Cale Makar after his hardest slap shot and skills competition. About 44 games played, about 66 points on that. So one of the very best defensemen in the league. I think he is the best for my money on that side. He can do everything. He never got a chance to watch Bobby Orr, but he's been the reincarnate. That's what we've been told on that side. And his elite edges on that side, especially not to use an NHL term for 24, because that can give me a headache. But his skating ability, his shooting, his defense, everything else top notch. He kept up with Connor McDavid on a back skate on one of the defensive plays that I saw. That's hard to do. Good stick chop as we check back in from the break. About 3:35 left to go for the Avs, but this is the Rangers now trying to push this one ahead. Wheeler for Kreider. The pass goes too far, but Blue Shirts able to intercept. The funneling pass was canceled off by the Avs defense, and they'll look to start again. Cogliano will go ahead and flip it in. Go ahead and take a change here. Gustafsson now for Jones. Jones now sent it back to his defensive partner with 3:15 left to go on the first round. Here with you. Glad to be back from the break. Good interception for the Avs and a steal and a wrist shot. That one is held for Jonathan Quick. That was a good opportunity for Miles Wood, former Devil, on that side. He just stripped one of the Rangers clean. It looked like a nice clean pickpocket. Again, I watched Pavel Datsyuk highlights the other day. He was one of the very best at trying to get those quick steals and firing chances. Miles Wood with the theft there looked pretty good. So live odds update for FanDuel, over 5.5 goals. We're in danger of not getting to that point now unless we get a finish here in the first, but still scoreless with 3:09. Johnny Brodzinski will win it, the third line centerman here for Peter Laviolette's squad. But this is with the Avs. Off a couple battles near the right side of the red line. Somebody lost their stick. As this is picked up now on the left side boards, Logan O'Connor able to funnel this one ahead. Turnaround chance, just put toward the net, kind of lofting it like a hand grenade, but this is centered up now for the Rangers, and now Fox will put this back around. Cooley will watch. This will be lofted down. Good body block. There for Ross Colton, denied any entry into the neutral zone. Long outstretched pass to the left side wing. It's Cooley, backhand, off the post! As this is picked up now, near the left side now. Here come the Avalanche. Nathan MacKinnon drop. Couldn't find him. Players run into the net. All sorts of physical contact. We're still live. As this is set now here for the left side. Again, the Rangers came that close and hit the right side of the bar. 2:05 left to go in the first. Cale Makar has got it. He'll take an extended timeout. It's Nathan MacKinnon, Mikko Rantanen. We saw them. They might be taking a change. Cale has it now. Mikko's still here near the right side. And now Nathan MacKinnon. I guess we're getting all settled up. Nathan MacKinnon into the traffic cones. He scores! In through the traffic cones. A fluttering wrist shot between the bottom right corner. Puts it in. Nathan MacKinnon with the spectacular. Looks like he didn't get all of the wrist shot, but it surprised Jonathan Quick nonetheless. And the Avalanche draw first blood. He bites in between two defensemen, and he looked like you just flicked that thing, a quick little snap near the bottom of the right corner and in. Nathan MacKinnon gives the Avalanche the lead, but what a dipsy doodle through two defenders and then just a low shot. A little bit of a knuckle puck beat Jonathan Quick. He wasn't expecting it. I wasn't either. And the element of surprise, good for Nathan MacKinnon there, alongside with a beautiful skating display, gives the Avalanche the lead. Jonathan Quick will stop it in behind the net. This is picked up now for the bread man. Here's a touch pass, try to find Mika. Good a late arriving for Keandre Miller, able to find possession. We'll see what the Rangers can do in the final 90 seconds as they're now down a goal. This will be Ryan Johansen. As of now, Nathan MacKinnon with his 32nd for Makar and Manson. As it's Johansen now trying to find it, and this will be just intercepted here. Keandre Miller has got it now. Trying to go ahead and get this one here. Vinny Trocheck will pick it back up. It's locked. Has it now. Trocheck one-timer. This one goes wide near the left side boards. It's Jones. Jones now. Put this back around the end boards here near the left side red line. Down to 55 seconds. Nathan MacKinnon has given the Avs a lead. Good pad save there for Georgiev. Might have bounced off the glove as well. Laff sends this out in front of the net. Picked up now for Alexis. This will send this back around. Lafreniere. Try to get this. Devon Toews absorbs a big hit. Bowen Byram able to get this one down. Now Lafreniere. Pick it back up off the back skate. It's Jones. Full entry, full speed. Still got it now near the left side red line. Cancel off beautifully here by the Avalanche. Cogliano able to shove this one in for Jokiri Ranta from Modella Star. Kiviranta off the back skate, working his way off his forehand now near the right side red line. Kiviranta try to take it back to deep, and this will go to the Avs. They might be content to take a 1-0 lead in the dressing room. As the clock is down to 5 seconds, that's exactly what we're going to get after one of the Avs take a 1-0 lead. And Nathan MacKinnon, with a skating spectacular and a little bit of a knuckle puck, gives the Avs the lead as it best Jonathan Quick. Again, consecutive games with a point. Nathan MacKinnon, 13 goals, 16 assists. Sam Reinhart with 13, 14 goals, 4 assists. And Dylan Larkin with 12, 10 goals and 6 assists. As McKinnon's got the first tonight. Come back in from the break. We'll call the second period. Stay tuned. Avs got a 1-0 lead after one.
You can make money the hard way as a bullfighter or a human cannonball, or save money the easy way with Xfinity Mobile. Existing customers get a free line of our most popular unlimited plan for a year. Not only will you save hundreds, but you'll also be joining millions who have connected to America's most reliable 5G network. It sure is a lot safer than becoming the stuntman for money. Get a free line of unlimited intro for a year when you buy one unlimited line. Plus, with the new Samsung Galaxy S24 on us.
Someone was sort of stole my autographed basketball. Sorry about that. 248 All-Star team. So I called it a specialist. An e-specialist. Okay. Let's start with what we do know. Geico is easy to bundle coverage for your car and home. Yeah, even precious sports. What a relief. Let's get back to charades. I was also going to crack the case. Well, I'm pretty sure it's true.
Really? It's easy to bundle your home and car. It's easy to Geico. Something's not right. Guaranteed fresh new berries at this low price. It's gotta be a mistake. She's on to us. Oh, here's what we don't do this for you. Like we're making cheese too fresh and affordable. It's always that. Look at you. Forced to be recognized. No, not you, Sir Juan.
So let's type in the goal scorer here. And then we will get reset in the first period. If you're just joining me on that side, John Ottom, your play-by-play man. It's a 1-0 lead for the Avs as we enter the first intermission. So Nathan MacKinnon with a great skating display. At the 18-12 mark of the first period, gets around a couple defenders. And then when he does get in the zone near the right side dot, he fired a knuckle puck a little bit low. That bested Jonathan Quick. It bled right past him. Went in the net. He wasn't expecting it. Nathan MacKinnon, just a little bit of a flick of a wrist, about as casual as can be. after the brilliant skate, which was anything but casual, the wrist shot definitely was. It beat quick and went in the net. So Nathan MacKinnon from Cale Makar. So here's the deal for Nathan MacKinnon. He extends his point streak. Cale Makar, Nathan MacKinnon's got 32 goals. Cale Makar's got 47 assists. Absolutely ridiculous. Josh Manson with the secondary. Nothing on the score sheet for the Rangers after one. I'll go ahead and put this in the box just in case you guys join in.
First period in the book, the Avalanche leading 1-0 over the Rangers at MSG. And one of the sharpest players on the ice, both sides, was Alexander Georgiev, bringing in that all-star game swag. And Mitchie, he was solid to start this game.
I like that. The all-star swag. He's picking up.
That's your setup there as far as the reset for the goal score in the first period. Let me go ahead and give you the particulars. I'm going to do this as far as the game story. Again, it'll be at hopelesssportsguide.wordpress.com as always. Shots on goal, 15-11 for the Avs. Hits, 4-3 for Colorado, but we'll just say this. I'll put this in quotes on this side. Late hits don't count. Little LOL there for you because about 5 cross checks for Keandre Miller, but somehow he doesn't pick up an extra 2. And that's not me trying to say anything for either sides. He definitely got away with some hits there on Mikko Rantanen. Face-offs. Face-offs 9-9. Power plays. 0 for 3 for Colorado. 0 for 1 for the New York Rangers. So it's your reset after 1. Again, it started with the Avs quickly 0 for 2 on the power play. Miller and Kakko save a puck from going through an open goal mouth with the stick tie up because it would have been a first goal for the Rangers. Good action so far. Avs were solid in the offensive zone draw. I think they won the first 5 in the offensive zone. But it was Nathan MacKinnon at the 18-12 mark drew pay dirt on a knuckle puck. It beat quick, but the skating display from the neutral zone was insane. He beat past 2 defenders, got under the right side, dot through a knuckle puck. It beat quick, went in the net. Again, it was Igor Shesterkin who was supposed to start. I didn't see the reason why he was scratched on that side, but that is what we have. Again, let's just get to the other lone score in the NHL. We got 2 games going on today. Alec Nava was going to cover this, but he pivoted to a college hockey assignment. We'll get you that update in the second period because they're not underway yet. But Matthew Barzal for Mike Riley and Anders Lee. It's a 1-0 lead for the Islanders over the Maple Leafs. As a Red Wings fan myself, I need Toronto to start losing some games, maybe even Tampa as well. Red Wings aren't in action until Saturday because they have 50 games played in the standings when most teams do not. Let's look at the standings right now. Again, there's 2 games today, so not everything is going to be affected. So the Red Wings are at 50 games. The Maple Leafs today, win, lose, or draw, will be at 48 games. So they'll still have 2 games in hand of the Wings. The Lightning are at 50 as well. And then the Bruins and the Panthers at 49. So most teams in the East are okay on that side. The only thing right now that worries me as a Wings fan is the Pittsburgh Penguins. They have 51 points. They have 46 games played. The unfortunate thing is they'd have to win all their games in hand to catch the Wings on that side. I was looking at the Penn schedule because when I talked to Alec Nava on the Saturday side, we'll call one of the last periods of the All-Star game, he mentioned how difficult their schedule is going to be. So just this week, they have Winnipeg, Minnesota, Winnipeg on that side. Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. And then they come back to PPG on TNT and play Florida Panthers. Then you get the Blackhawks, the LA Kings, the New York Islanders again, Montreal, Philadelphia, Vancouver, Seattle, Calgary, Edmonton on that Alberta road trip. So not easy for the Pens at all, even for the games that they have to make up. You look toward the end of the year as well as their schedule. That is brutal. It's got to be one of the hardest schedules left in the league right now. So they will have their work cut out for them. The Red Wings have their work cut out for them as well. Again, for me, on that side, I'll go back to it because this week, as I said, tomorrow I'll be with Alec Navar. We're going to cover the Edmonton Oilers and the Vegas Golden Knights and that long win streak and see if that continues. Red Wings schedule, I'm not going to cover them this week because it's only a Saturday game. But next week we're going to have 2 Red Wings games. I will cover the Tuesday game against Edmonton at Rogers, and then the same thing at Vancouver. I'm hoping next week, because I sent the message out for Cooper Hopkins pretty early, that he'll be with me on the Edmonton or Vancouver game either Tuesday or Thursday. Those will be 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock Eastern starts, 7 Pacific or 6 Pacific for him on that side. Figure we'll get one. And then Alec and I will be together tomorrow to cover the Edmonton Oilers, Vegas Golden Knights, maybe even Saturday for Michigan State duel in the D. We'll see how that one goes. So I should have a lot of co-op action. But I did want to take probably this Monday and maybe even Wednesday, get a couple solo assignments to get back into the rhythm before we go back to cover the Waterford Sharks here locally Saturday on the 17th. So I have one more of those, and then the day after my birthday on the 23rd of March before they go into the postseason in the MIHL, Michigan Independence Hockey, with a little local assignment. See if we have any NBA scoreboards. Again, a little bit light tonight on all sides. So without Joel Embiid, the Sixers still have a 50-40 lead over the Mavs. It is Luka Doncic with just 5 on 2 of 5. Good balanced scoring here. Tobias Harris has 10, 7 off the bench for Beverly and Morris, 9 for Oubre, 8 for Maxey. That's good work there for the Sixers and Nick Nurse's squad. The Cavs, great record, 31-16 all over the Kings, 70-57. 13 for Harrison Barnes for the Kings, 16 for Donovan Mitchell on 6 of 10. Clippers mutilating the Hawks right now, 28-16. We have good balanced scoring here. Harden with 9, George 5, Leonard 5, Terrence Mann with 6. Again, Westbrook off the bench, has not gotten in the game yet to get minutes. DeAndre Hunter has 5 off the bench for the Hawks. Again, they're 22-27. I don't even know if they're going to make the playoffs, but again, with the play-in and all the other stuff that they have, it leaves it a lot more open in the NBA. I kind of like the way it is in the NHL, where not all of them make it. You got 8-8 on that side. They're not really having a chance. We'll see if that continues, because again, the NHL revamped their all-star skills. They revamped their all-star game, and I have the nation's face-off next year, followed in 2026 by the Olympics. I think they're starting to incorporate a little bit of in-season nation's face-off, kind of the in-season tournament for the NBA and the NHL version. I think it makes sense. I just don't want to have, if we go forward, if we get league expansion here in the NBA, when you get to past 30 teams, we're at 30 right now, 32 in the NHL, where you start saying, hey, we're going to have 10 teams make the playoffs on both sides. I don't want that. I still want the regular season to matter. I still want teams that fight and get good records to be able to have maybe a bye like they do in the NFL, if you have to go that route. But I still rather would have 8-8 in each conference. That's just me. So we're in the first period intermission. I've gone through the NBA reset. I'll give you the college hockey reset that Alec now was covering on that, and when we get away with it on that, and just 2 games here. It is for the Beanpot tournament. Northeastern was able to take out Harvard 3-2 in overtime. He's covering Boston College Terriers and the Boston University, unless I mix it, Boston College Eagles, Boston University Terriers. That'll be at 8 p.m. Eastern on ESPN+. So puck drop probably about 5 to 10 minutes there. You can catch that one on ESPN+. That is what I'm using to watch the altitude feed here as they're talking with a couple of the Colorado Avalanche here.
just talk to me about the engagement and the energy.
Yeah, I think that was, like you said, a good start for our group. They kind of knew what they were going to do. They're going to hold on pucks in the D zone, or in the O zone. So we're going to have to withstand that. And then the D zone, they're going to pressure us hard.
I'll make sure I use the college hockey website to get some prep on Thursday for the duel in the D. I do want to cover Michigan State for a local assignment. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Because for me, selfishly, get a chance probably to watch Trey Augustine, the Red Wings product, as a goaltender for the Spartans. He's legit. When you saw him last year in the WJCs, he got pulled after giving up 5 goals, and he had to put in Caden Barrico. That was not the case this year on that side when they were able to get the gold medal on that end. And USA looked good. Trey Augustine was a huge part of that.
Up and down the wall pretty fast, so you got to be aware of all the guys at all times.
Thanks, Josh.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, guys, there goes Josh Mason.
Thanks, Keeper. We'll get to you as we head into the second period. The rust is maybe wearing off. What's the focus heading into the second?
Well, just keep it simple, and like Manson said about the transition, right? That's taking care of the blue lines, limiting your own turnovers, getting pucks deep when you have to. Just the little things, keep it simple early.
All right, well, coming up next, we will see the second period of action for Madison Square Garden. Thanks for watching the Jack in the Box Intermission Report, brought to you by the Jack Rack. Grab one today for just $3 only at Jack in the Box.
So yeah, USAA, they always have my back. USAA? You were in the military? Oh no, I wasn't, but my grandpa was. He joined USAA, passed membership to my mom, then to me.
There's other ways to get in.
Yeah, my neighbor Ron. He is in.
I'll type this into the box. We're going to be starting the second period here in a couple minutes.
So all this time I could have had
Streams for the week.
and banking. Where'd that go? Over there.
USAA, the military community, and their families.
My name's Cody Archie,
And I'm Erica.
and we're first-generation ranchers from Central Texas.
And because of TikTok, we're able to show people from all over the world where their food and fiber would come from.
We have broker sheep and we have beef cattle for the sole purpose of going into the food chain. We use TikTok as a tool to inform people of what we do and why we do it. There's just a plethora of knowledge and of information swapping going on there. TikTok is helping us protect this way of life for future generations.
What if finding a new job wasn't such a leap of faith?
I think I'm right for this. I said, I think I'm right for the job.
You're perfect for it! What if you knew you'd be good for anything? Because you could literally see what the job pays. What if your schedule worked for you and her and them?
So those are the streams for the rest of the week. On that side, if you want to hang out, I'm giving you the play-by-play for all that stuff. Alec Nava should be here Tuesday and Saturday, at least Tuesday for sure. He doesn't know about Saturday yet, but we will be calling Edmonton and Vegas tomorrow.
We got a super group for us to remedies to discover all the places that make us feel something more.
Subaru is the National Park Foundation's largest corporate firm, helping expand access to home.
Arby's crispy fish sandwiches still don't fit on the bun. Arby's sincerely apologizes for continuing to make big old sandwiches. Arby's, we have the meat.
Use kayak to compare hundreds of travel sites at once? I like to do things myself. Is it efficient? Of course.
Altitude is brought to you by Advent Health, providing whole care and nurturing the human spirit with 5 hospitals, 9 ERs, and over 70 clinics throughout the Denver metro region. Bet 365. Whatever the sport, whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet 365. Great clips. That fresh haircut feeling faster. Great clips. It's gonna be great. Brakes Plus with over 50 Colorado locations to serve you. And by King Supers. Fresh for everyone. Getting ready for period number 2 at Madison Square Garden. With Mark Rycroft and Kyle Key by Mark Mosher. It's the Avalanche with a 1-0 lead over the Blue Shirts, the New York Rangers. Should be a fantastic period number 2 coming up. Let's take a look at the ball recycle real quick from that first.
Here's what happens when you get to game 50. Everything starts to get amped up. You feel that playoff push and the physical play starts to climb.
Nathan McKinnon's a ball blocker. Here's Mikko Rantanen, cross checking back and forth. Two big boys going on, not going over the line, but just playing tough, physical, scratching for every ounce of ice you can find. Watch Ryan Johansen go cross check, looks back. It's going to get tough. It's going to get mean. And the teams that are really built for the playoffs are going to start to shine. Devontae's too, always tougher, plays way more with an edge than you anticipate. There's our subpart right there. 6'5" versus 6'4". Battles in front of the net. That's going to be what comes down, and that's what wins Stanley Cups. Here we go with the second period. You should expect it to if you're anybody that NHL hockey league. When the game starts to really push here, about 30 contests.
So we're going to get started here with the second period. It's Vincent Trocheck against Ross Colton on that side for both lines for Peter Laviolette and Jared Bednar squad, but we will do this draw one more time, and we will reset the clock. So officially, the second period will start with the second puck drop on that end at center ice. So Vinny Trocheck, he won it the first time. It was drawn fairly. Now it's Ross Colton as this is sent down. Here for quick, we'll go ahead and glove and hold on, and we'll get an immediate stoppage. Again, they mentioned it with Mark Moser on that side for the Altitude Sports feed that when you're in the second half now, you would expect the playoff teams to kind of amp up the physicality a little bit. That is what we saw a lot in the first period. Again, the hits were kind of 5 aside, but again, the ones after the whistle definitely were very lenient, if I can say it that way. Nathan MacKinnon can't win an ozone draw. It seems like the first time the Avalanche haven't won an ozone draw. Shots were 14-11 unofficially, but 9-6 for the scoring chances. Cale Makar off the back skate. Try to help the Avalanche go right to left in this second period. Nathan MacKinnon gets poke checked in the neutral zone. Now Devon is going to get back on his horse. I'll drop it back for Cale. Put this around the end boards now. Colorado 0 for 3 on the power play. New York was 0 for 1. This is off the drop pass here for Devon Toews. Send it back around the end boards here for Nathan MacKinnon. He couldn't find it though. And now this will go left or right here for the Blue Shirts. They're at home at MSG. John, I'm your play-by-play man. It's a 1-0 lead for the Avalanche. A goal from Nathan MacKinnon. A spectacular skate and a knuckle puck. That's what happened there for the 1-goal lead for the Avs. That's our score right now as this is sent in around the end boards. They stop by Jonathan Quick and put around the embankment now. Maybe intercepted for a moment here for the Avs. A couple body contacts. Mika Zibanejad gets hit. And now this will be for the Avs. There's an opportunity for Sam Girard. This will go way wide. And another opportunity for the Avs trying to find this one a little bit nosedive and trying to draw it. Avs pick it back up. And now Manson will send this one across. He was stuck on a pinch. Jonathan Drouin was off his back skate. Now it'll be an opportunity. Finished off by a couple of hits. Mika Zibanejad stays on his feet. Now late arriving, trying to find the puck as this is brushed ahead for Keandre Miller. And now Blue Shirts will pick it up now. Couple of changes here for the Avs as this is intercepted in the D zone. Manson, long outstretched pass. Get an opportunity for Johnson. Send this here now ahead as this is taken away by Zibanejad and sent back down the ice for Bowen Byron. 17:55 left to go in the second. Quick will stop the entry with the stick. Send it back around for Gustafsson. Gustafsson will fire it all the way down the ice. So they've long dead against the Blue Shirts. That'll be an offensive zone draw coming here for the Avs with 17:51 left to go in the second. So the Rangers, 33 games remaining, 63 points. That's the thing with Carolina. They got a game in hand, and they're only a win out on that side. Can they hold? That is what I had in the live stream question on that side because the East is very, very busy on that side. And for the Atlantic, I think that Boston and Florida will hold their spots. There really is only one other team that I think can get home ice advantage on that side, whether it would be Detroit or Tampa or someone else in the wild card on that end. But I don't see Boston and Florida relinquishing their spots. That's just me. I know we got a lot of games left to go here, but we're in the back 9 of the season right now as you get into the second half. And this is where it will ramp up a little bit. I agree with that. But just because you have games in hand doesn't mean you're going to win them on that side. You can be upset any night in the NHL. There's a lot of parity in this league. So defensive zone draw win. This is picked up by the Blue Shirts. Be an opportunity now off the pass for Brodzinski. Try to give it up to Will Cooley, but Nathan MacKinnon will intercept. Good stick drag by Cooley. And now recollected off the back skate for Cale Makar. Look at that speed. And even off half speed, able to find a steal and then find a clear in. Mikko Rantanen trying to finish his check on Fox. He blew him up. This is centered out for Nathan MacKinnon. He couldn't find it. And now MacKinnon will purposely put this around the end boards. Jonathan Drouin will try to locate it. Here's an opportunity. Makar falls right to him. One-timer save. Makar off the side of the goal. Where is it? This is picked up now for Jonathan Quick. And now Nathan MacKinnon is getting held by Barclay Goodrow. Want to make sure that they leave Nathan MacKinnon alone a little bit. Again, he's not afraid to get a little nasty when he needs to be, but I don't want to see him drop the gloves because you got to use those hands for scoring. Nathan MacKinnon dropped this one back for Mikko Rantanen. I think it got partially blocked, and then when Makar picks it up, let's see if he hits the right side of the post. He goes too far past the post. It might have bounced off the side of the crossbar either way. Jonathan Quick had to make an immediate save and act to it, and he did. The secondary effort rebound was there, but he was able to stop it. He's kept his team in the game right now. It's only 1-0, but Jonathan Quick has been excellent. He stopped 16 out of 17, so it was good to see. Again, a little interested to see that he's not with the LA Kings anymore, although he won a Stanley Cup with the Vegas Golden Knights. But Jonathan Quick, he wanted his opportunity to still win some games and play well, and he's done so. Cale Makar, since the 2019-2020 season, 305 points. He leads Hughes with 300, the OC 298, Hedman 284, and Adam Fox is on that list tonight in this game with 272 points. Mika Zibanejad wins the offensive zone draw to Fox, but this is picked up now for Devon Toews. Toews off his backhand, still racing with it right now, trying to go right to left. He might go all the way through. Windmill move. He got hooked a little bit, still stayed with the puck now. It'll be Cogliano trying to get it. He got hit from Fox. This is near the left side face-off dot. And blue shirts can't find it. This is bounced off the boards here. Victor Olofsson will finish his check, and a long flip will go down the ice. 16-10 left to go in this second. Settle back down here for Jack Johnson. He's got some mixed time in here with Devon Toews. And now Toews will go ahead and make the outstretched pass as this gets intercepted by Zach Jones and sent all the way down the ice. The icing has been waved off. Georgiev goes out to play it. He didn't go way out of his net, but he wasn't sure if he can get there in time. The Rangers will hold it in. Here's a wrist shot. This one goes wide as Georgiev was sliding near the right side post. Now picked up now for Miles Wood. As he'll go ahead and fire it in, does Jack Johnson, and across the red line. I thought that was a little bit lenient on that. I don't know if he actually gained the red, as this is sent in now here for the Avalanche. And they'll start again for Sam Girard. Sam Girard's been there for a while. Again, it's good to see him healthy. Ross Colton, he goes for an intentional pinball shot, but it gets stopped by the left pad. And Jonathan Quick picked up around the end boards now for Zach Jones. We'll get this one back from Gustafsson. And now Jones. Back to Gus. Got this one now. This will bounce off a Ranger stick and be swallowed up by Georgiev and then played out. As this is Manson now. Off the half spin from Sam Girard. A couple of 40s on that side, 42-49, as this one sent in. This will be a good chase here for the Avs. They'll throw right out in the left side circle, find it for Artturi Lehkonen, gives it back to D. It's an opportunity now. This was blocked from a Manson shot up high and on a play. 14:43 left to go in the second as we get a half-and-a-half commercial here for the altitude side. Still 1-0 lead for Nathan MacKinnon. He scored with a couple minutes left to go in that first period, and that's still where we are right now. So, Redhead, unfortunately, on the YouTube side of things, if I show the screen, we can't go ahead and do these streams anymore. So I know that's why you're not going to be following along. Kind of think of it as a radio broadcast, because otherwise I can't do these. As this is sent around the end boards, Bowen Byram pick this one back up. As this is picked up now for the Avs off a couple of stick chops. Barclay Goodrow try to keep it in. Rangers will center this one out, but it doesn't find anybody but jerseys in white. And it's an opportunity for Jonathan Drouin. His sauce pass. Can't find the Avs off the rush and try to look for Cale. This is recollected into the neutral zone now. Rangers need to get some shots on goal here. This is played in off the backhand. The rebound shot 18-11. They're down 1-0 on the score run. Off the backhand now. Be Barclay Goodrow. Spin this one in behind the net. Rangers turn, drag, and shoot, try to snipe the left side bar there for Capocacco, but that one goes wide of Georgiev's net. Here's a shot from the point, stopped by the stick of Georgiev, and now the Rangers will get some sustained possession out of Fox into the traffic, and that is held by Georgiev. We'll get a commercial break. 13:38 left to go in the second. It's still a 1-0 lead for the Avs.
Someone in school stole my autographed basketball, signed by the 1948 All-Star team. So I called it a specialist, an e-specialist.
Okay, let's start with what we do know. Geico makes it easy to bundle coverage for your car and home. Yeah, even Bridges sports membership.
What a relief. Let's get back to charades.
But I was also going to crack the case.
Well,
I'm pretty sure it's true.
Me? It's easy to bundle your home and car. It's easy to Geico.
You can make money the hard way as a bullfighter or a human cannonball, or save money the easy way with Xfinity Mobile. Existing customers can get a free line of our most popular unlimited plan for a year. Not only will you save hundreds, but you'll also be joining millions who have connected to America's most reliable 5G network. Sure is a lot safer than becoming a stuntman for money. Get a free line of unlimited intro for a year when you buy one unlimited line. Plus, get the new Samsung Galaxy S24 on us.
When you share a hotel room with your kid, you also share a bedtime with your kid. So if you get an Airbnb, you get to pick your own bedtime.
It's time for the whole story presented by Advent Health, reminding us to never underestimate the human spirit. But this guy's got plenty. Yeah, Zach Parise, you can see.
So Zach Parise playing his first game with the Avs, his 19th season, 429 goals, 450 assists, and 1,225 games. A 2010 Olympic silver medalist for Team USA, 2004 World Junior Champion, and his father, JP Parise, played in 890 NHL games. So it's good to see Zach Parise in an Avs uniform, and he's trying to go for a cup here. He does not have one in his career, but he's got 879 points, 1,225 games. And he's always been a forward that can do a little bit of everything here on that side, and that's an easy bring-in for the Avs. Fit right into it. So offensive zone draws. We come back in from the commercial break. This is picked up, though, however, for Adam Fox, and the Blue Shirts will fire it in as they're going to try to go left to right for the rest of this second period. About 13:20 left of it. The Avs are still up 1-0, courtesy of Nathan MacKinnon. So be Sam Girard. Play this around the end boards. Jonathan Quick. He's got to get back into his goal crease, as this is sent back around now for Olofsson. And now intercepted off the backhand. Girard takes away from Vinny Trocheck. Now Sam Girard. Good pinch against the boards, as this is sent in. Here for Ryan Lindgren, and now Lindgren will make his outstretched pass. Able to pick this one back up now for Laf. As he's got this one now, Alexis Lafreniere will try to funnel it in between the circles, but this is easily read there for the Avs and Jonathan Drouin. His outstretched pass was trying to go 1-on-4, and that was easily read there for the Blue Shirts. Picked up now for Will Cooley. Cooley now. He loses it in behind the cage of Alex Georgiev. Olofsson gets stick lifted as this is sent in. Now Capocacco will try to play crisscross with Will Cooley. Back to Capo. Capo now will send this around the inboard. Zach Jones will power move to the net. Go shot block. This is centered out in front. It's funneled into the trees. And now Logan O'Connor will find it. We'll go ahead and settle this one down. This should allow the Avs to take a change. And then he does a great job finishing the hit. Good work there for Logan, as this is left to right now. But this is picked off for Devon Toews. Devon Toews and Bowen Byram off the half spin. It's Byram back to Toews near the left side dot. I'll get back to Bowen Byram. He's going to skate his way easily through the neutral zone. Nobody's there to pick him up. Bowen still has it now. Has it near the blue line side in the high slide. Here's his drop pass. There's a wrist shot. And this one gets blocked before it overhead. Jonathan Quick. 11:35 left to go in the second. Avs have it now. They're in the middle of a change with the forward side. And they'll send it in deep. This will be Ross Colton's line out there right now. This will go D to D for Devon Toews into the traffic. That was a bomb of a wrist shot. And that one just went off the glass. Avs, good steal. Keep it in. Cale Makar got his pocket picked. As this is sent now. Here for Chris Kreider, just holding the blue line. Blake Wheeler as well. Cale intercepts it. And near the right side dot. And that'll be Devon Toews. Devon Toews from 70 will get this one just ahead. And it's picked off by Jonathan Quick as he'll hold on. Try to find Artturi Lehkonen for a long pass. With 11:01 left to go in the second. John Under with you on the call. Watching the Altitude Sports Feed. It's the first game back for the NHL since the All-Star break. It's the Avs and the Blue Shirts at MSG. I figured this was going to be a good matchup. Again, this has been a good defensive battle so far. Even though the Avs have had about 3 power plays and haven't scored on any of them on this side, I would have expected that to be different. But these two teams are making this a very physical contest as some of the snow and ice is being cleaned up in front of the net of Quick at 11:01 left to go in the second. So there's a little bit of a hole in the crease. They're going to make sure you can get the footing there on the skates. They're going to freeze that back up, put the snow in there, get a little bit of a repair near the crease to Jonathan Quick. Now, who is a member of the New York Rangers, just won with the Vegas Golden Knights, multiple-time Stanley Cup champion, winner with the Los Angeles Kings. Again, you still got Drew Doughty and Andre Kopitar there, but you're not quicker there anymore. But again, with the defense that the New York Rangers can provide, not to mention they're missing Jacob Trouba off his second game off of an elbowing suspension, his second game up to Pavel Dorofei with the Vegas Golden Knights. That would be another piece they would have. Their captaincy nonetheless. So offensive zone faceoff win off the tie-up for the Avs, and they'll try to see what they can do to the left side red line. Nathan MacKinnon, he might power his way between his legs, and Jonathan Quick found it, and he held it in. Another look, no look between the legs for Nathan MacKinnon. A little casual for Nathan there on that side just to be able to make the move, but that's how skilled he is, and I mean that in the best way, being able to just find his way undetected behind the net and use a backhand with a lot of sauce on it between his legs to try to go ahead and surprise Jonathan Quick. And I didn't think that Jonathan Quick even knew where it was. The reactionary save there. That mask is beautiful there with Lady Liberty on it as well. That is top-notch work. Jonathan Drouin kicked out of the draw, so we'll bring in Nathan MacKinnon. That's a good replacement to have. So Mika Zibanejad still working his way on the draw. Let's drop this puck. Nathan MacKinnon wins it clean. Try to put this in between the circles now, but the Blue Shirts will intercept. Now, Vinny Trocheck, try to go ahead and find it for Blake Wheeler. As this is sent around the end boards now, Wheeler almost wins it off the stick lift, but it's Sam Girard. Sam Girard's pass easily read there for the Rangers. Try to put this in between the circles off a back pass, and this is picked off. Manson, outstretched pass, and this is an opportunity off the rush for Nathan MacKinnon, and a good save for Jonathan Quick. Off the back pass. Because Zibanejad, Kreider, and look intentionally wide off the tip as we're almost halfway through regulation now. Still 1-0 lead for the Avalanche. One-timer. That one goes wide. At the 10:01 marker, we get a stoppage as Kreider missed all of the one-timer, but we're essentially halfway through this game, and the Avs still have a 1-0 lead courtesy of Nathan MacKinnon. First star of the month in December and January. To that time, 27 games, 23 goals, 32 points, 55 points, and a +10. That is absolute domination. And that 55 points is just a season for most NHL players. He's done that in 2 months with back-to-back players of the month. He's got a goal and 5 shots and 11-13 of ice time. Defensive zone draw win here for the Avs. It's good for them as they're going to try to get some of that pressure away from the Blue Shirts, but they steal it. Here's a long wrister. This one goes wide again. Goes all the way down the ice. And this will be stopped by Quick. Adam Fox. Go ahead and get this one across the red line now as Barclay Goodrow pass attempt bounces off a couple bodies. The Moose will steal it. And now the Rangers will get it right back. And for Adam Fox, former Norris Trophy winner. To another one in a future side, maybe in Bowen Byron, but definitely Cale Makar. As this is picked up now, and this is nicely intercepted by Fox. Is he going to risk this thing? What's he going to do? Here's a drop pass turnaround shot. That one goes wide. I mean, he could have walked right into a slap shot. I don't know why he didn't take it. As this is Will Cooley now. Off his forehand, getting on a couple stick chops. Cooley leaving now here for Lindgren. Here's a finish of a hit and a good one there. The Avalanche prying the puck loose, ball and Byram. He gets pasted into the left side board. He's going to be careful with him because he's got those concussion issues. Don't want to have anything happen there. 8:50 left to go in the second. As Blue Shirts get this one from left to right. Find the interception. Mika Zibanejad try to touch pass it and give him full flight. But this is spun all the way around. And now Andrew Cogliano try to leave it here for Devon Toews off the rush. Rebound kicked away by Jonathan Quick. And this will be set back up here for a long flip for Adam Fox. He puts it almost in the ceiling of MSG. Where the hell did that one go? 8:30 left to go in the second. We'll take a break nonetheless. It is a 1-0 lead still for the Avs. As Nathan MacKinnon off the rush against Schneider. It was a stick save by Jonathan Quick.
Get closer to hockey with the NHL app. Closer to the names you know and need to know. Closer to all the games, all the time. Get closer to everything you love with the NHL app.
These are my tissue box covers.
Remember, tissues come in their own boxes. It's important for young homeowners to let go of the things, turn them into their parents.
There we go. Right, isn't it? I've been holding on to these pieces of back molding because you never know when you're going to need them.
I do. And it's never. It can be a lot for them.
You still own that car? I do not. Okay.
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto with us.
Empty tubs of butter are for recycling, not for my leftovers.
That's a big one, people.
My name's Cody Archie,
And I'm Erica.
and we're first-generation ranchers from Central Texas. We use TikTok as a tool to inform people of what we do and why we do it. TikTok is helping us protect this way of life for future generations.
When you share a hotel room with your kid, you also share a bedtime with your kid.
Lights Peak Tournament. You'll learn more about hockey in Colorado. Visit ColoradoAvalanche.com for the Youth Hockey tab. Well, All-Star Weekend in Toronto was fantastic. Of course, Nathan MacKinnon representing the Colorado Avalanche well. And Riker, how about the one-timer competition?
Well, I'm not surprised by this. He works tirelessly on this every single day in practice, every single day in pregame skate. A lot of times it's Jonathan Drouin now, just throwing the pucks, and he goes one after the other after the other. Yes, he did win the one-timer challenge, but why am I saying that? It's great to remind everybody at home, he doesn't just grab a stick and it magically happens. He puts in the work. If anything, he puts in the most work of anybody in the National Hockey League. Be as good at his craft as he can. As we look at this.
So Nathan MacKinnon, before we get back in the action, most points in the first 50 games of franchise history. He passed Peter Stastny and Michael Goulet with 85. Stastny had 84 on that side. So through 50 games, that's excellent work for Nathan MacKinnon. Not only is he one of the very best players in the league, he's also one of the hardest working on that. So it's a great combination to have. As this is a long flip, and this will be recollected now here for Sam Girard as we check back in from the break. 8:20 left to go in the second. Avs still up 1-0. Good check here for Lindgren. And now Fox will just kiss this off the glass. This bounces off the bleachers, I guess, in the play. Josh Manson. Now an opportunity for Ross Colton. Here's a drop. One wrister. Stop by Quick. Here's a rebound. And the Avs will send it back to Manson for a one-timer. This one gets blocked. Sacrificial there for the Blue Shirts, but they made it happen. Adam Fox gain the red line and fire it in. Everybody going to go ahead and take changes, at least 4 out of 5. As Georgiev will stop the clear behind his own net. Shot from 150 off the clear, and this will be blown dead against the Avalanche. So the Rangers will get an offensive zone draw with 7:40 left to go in the second. John out here with you on the play-by-play. We're in the second period with 7:40 left to go in it. Nathan MacKinnon still scored the lone goal at the 18-16 marker on the first. Miles Wood off the drop, trying to set up Girard for a wrister. That was a good glove save for Jonathan Quick as the traffic quickly followed. So it'll be Vinny Trocheck in the offensive zone draw against Ross Colton, former Tampa Bay Lightning man. So Trocheck won this one clean, as this will be Schneider. Go ahead and push it ahead. Vinny Trocheck now, as he's pinned against the boards by Sam Girard. He'll get this back to D, however. And now Panarin will go ahead and fire this in again. Artemi Panarin, I felt like I haven't called his name very much, and that is a good thing for the Colorado Avalanche on that side. try to pinball this off of Alex Georgiev as a stick fell out of his hands, but he will find it and hold on, as now they're looking at Artemi Panarin on that side. Pre-game money line was minus 109 for the Avs, currently minus 263. They're expected to be the favorites to win this game. That's what they're saying right now. They're expecting this game to maybe even be over on that side. I don't know if I would agree with that, essentially. 22-16 on the shot board. Another offensive zone draw here. Mika Zibanejad will win it clean this time. Keandre Miller's wrist shot gets blocked. As it's near the right side, Jonathan Drouin finishes a hit. And this will be sent back around the end boards now. Rangers circle with it. Chris Kreider, that was a good-looking pass. It'll be Panarin. Go ahead and fire this one on, and it'll get blocked. Zibanejad now. Touch. Chris Kreider off his backhand in the high slot now, trying to just buy some time as this is recollected now for Manson. Intercepted now between the circles because Zibanejad, power move to the net. Kreider gets denied with a stick by Georgiev. He did it like against Connor McDavid, the skills competition. As this is set now. Here for the Rangers in behind the net. 6:35 left to go in the second. Rangers still with this thing. Kreider patiently around the end boards. Mika Zibanejad, one touch. He wants it from Artemi Panarin. Now Zibanejad will poke it near the right side of the faceoff dot. Back to D. Keandre Miller. Backhand now. Power move toward the net. Picked off by the Avs. Nicely used it off the glass. Can they find Logan O'Connor? He's got his Jets on. Now Nathan MacKinnon off his half spin. He can't find it. Good touch. Here for the Rangers. We'll pick it up into the neutral zone now. As this is in across the left side red line. Alexis Lafreniere needs some help. As this bounces off the shaft of a stick. And a clearing attempt off a jumping out. Can't find it there. As this is settled back around now from Artemi Panarin. Panarin on his forehand. We'll see if he can get it going. Here's a drop pass to his defense. Panarin now off the half circle. He lost it. Artturi Lehkonen able to get this one ahead. Johansen now for Wood. Here's an opportunity. Bowen Byram. His wrist shot gets canceled off by Jonathan Quick with the left side of the stick. Bowen Byram tried to get it back to his defense, but they weren't there, as they're just enough away from the blue line. Avalanche forced to steal, and now this will go to the blue shirts. 5:15 left to go in the second. Here's an entry now. Barclay Goodrow off the drop. Try to put this in between the circles, but once again, the Avs are there. I see this a lot for the Rangers. They're forcing this pass between the middle of the circles. It's too easy to defend right now. Bowen Byram. Go ahead and find this now with Jack Johnson. Their line's out there right now. Byram with a couple of stick chops as Jack Johnson got held. This is put in between the circles in the high slot, and this gets blocked. This stays in play. This is what the blue shirts now will. Cooley has it. Cooley now near the right side red line. We'll go back to D here for Adam Fox. Adam Fox now will lose it as the Avs will go ahead and locate. Go ahead and send this one down the ice. Cogliano, he's by himself. He gets absolutely upended. Bowen Byram in a minute 45 shift right now. The long flip. The back skate, one of the Avs falls down. As Sam Girard and Josh Manson will go ahead and pick it up. Josh Manson got a little snow on the back of his pants. 4:10 left to go in the second. Girard, Manson have it now. Touch pass off the stick. Jonathan Quick decides to go ahead and play it, as this is bounced off of Blake Wheeler. A little bit too far off the end boards. Avs try to find the entry one more time. Can they get another late period goal? This time in the second, possibly make it 2-0. We'll see what happens. As it's Schneider now. We'll go ahead and find it. Schneider puts it off the glass. This goes all the way down. This will be blown dead against the blue shirts. They cannot change. Shots on goal now read 24-18 here for the Avalanche. It's still 1-0. And a poke check from Alexander Georgiev probably robs Chris Kreider of a forehand backhand goal. And then Will Cooley into the traffic. It was stopped by Georgiev and then put in toward the left side dot. So Alex Georgiev right now has stopped all 18 shots he's faced. Jonathan Quick, 23 out of 24. These goalies have been very good. Nathan MacKinnon against Mika Zibanejad. Top line draw, but now it's the Moose as MacKinnon gets knocked out of it. So Duran's still out there, first line for both squads, and Mika wins it clean. Keandre Miller will try to hit this off the glass. He's going to get it back. It's a friendly bounce. Good touch, backhand, and a good save for Alex Georgiev. That was fortunate for the Rangers, but Georgiev was up to the task. Nathan MacKinnon now. Shovel backhand for Devon Toews. He ping-pong balls this thing back to Devon Toews. He stays in the zone. Cale Makar. Cale, half spin, forehand, high slot now. Devon Toews with a ripper. This is stopped by Quick and goes wide near the right side red line. Nathan MacKinnon, we'll see if he can give chase and get a couple stick chops in there. Cale, pinched in deep for MacKinnon. Good shield off the puck. Half spin off the right side wall. Nathan touch pass. Couldn't find Drouin there. Back to Nathan. Now Miles Wood. It's Devon Toews. Touch pass. Cale Makar. A little bit too far for him. And Devon Toews is going to go all the way back there. Check back up. 2:45 left to go in the second. Still 1-0 lead for Colorado. That's where we've been since late first. It's 2:40 left to go in the second. And across the red line now. Fired in. And now this will be an opportunity for the Avalanche. And off the boards now as it's Zach Parise loses the puck there for a moment. Artturi Lehkonen tried to locate it, but a shovel pass. It's Artemi Panarin. Jack Johnson bothering him. Vinny Trocheck picks it up. It's Panarin now from Trocheck. Here's the drop. Gustafsson. Slap shot goes way high. Somebody lost their stick. I don't think it was broken. Maybe it is now. Panarin dancing. Right side dot. Puts it into the middle again. But why? The Avalanche are right there. Just forcing passes. And Lafreniere picks this one back up here for Jones. I'm just calling that multiple times to the play-by-play because he keeps saying it. Jack Johnson settle this one down there for Gustafsson. Third line defense out there for Peter Laviolette's squad. And now off the backhand, it's Will Cooley. Cooley now getting harassed by Ross Colton. Cooley still with it. Lead for Gustafsson. As can't step through the traffic now. This goes back to the neutral. Good defense here for Colorado as we're in the final 90 seconds of this second period. Stolen by Miles Wood. Wood now racing the left side dot. Cross pass. Great save for Quick. He steps up. He makes the save. The rebound was loose. Now this goes near the right side dot. Picked up now. Jones absorbs a hit. He gets it out. As this is recollected now for the Rangers. Try to back pass it. But the Avs are right there. They're making full still changes nonetheless. Ross Colton forces a steal. His wrist shot blocked by Jones off the stick shot. There's around a minute left to go in the second. Still 1-0 is your score line. The Rangers keep trying to force passes in the middle of the circles in front of Georgiev, and it just keeps getting picked off. I wonder what the rest of their game plan is going to be heading into the third. Jonathan Quick will stop it, but it's intercepted by Nathan MacKinnon. MacKinnon now will shovel this one hard near the left side boards, try to find Jonathan Drouin and Mikko Rantanen, but this will be a long foot for the Rangers. Settle back down now, Devon Toews. Nathan MacKinnon. MacKinnon dancing. Here's a back pass for Mikko Rantanen. A little bit too far, but MacKinnon will pick it back up off his backhand. Here's a shovel for Devon Toews near the left side blue line. Toews, all sorts of traffic. Drouin trying to deflect it down to 15 seconds. Mika Zibanejad now has it. Plays it in off the backhand. Drouin intercepts. Too far for the Moose. Down to 5 seconds. Rangers got to hurry. They'll pick it up now for Miller. Send this back down. Rangers won't get a shot off. Didn't even know how much time was left. That's inexcusable there. 25-20 reads the shot board. The Avs, the scoreline stays the same. It was 1-0 after 1. It's 1-0 after 2. What's the final 20 minutes going to be? Let's find out. Come back.
Don't touch my things, bro. Janet, when you bundle your home and rent with your auto, Progressive provides 24/7 protection for almost everything you own. But you really need it's for my staff place. A dog chase lounger. Foot treadmill. That's my Tuesday salad. First it's a perk. Have a pair of oxygen therapy chamber. I can't live without oxygen. Solid gold coffee. Late in the bed. Really? Can Progressive cover that too? Yes. Hi, Janet. I'll take that. Is my voice on TV right now?
You can make money the hard way as a bullfighter or a human cannonball, or save money the easy way with Xfinity Mobile. Existing customers can get a free line of our most popular unlimited plan for a year. Not only will you save hundreds, but you'll also be joining millions who are connected to America's most reliable 5G network. Sure is a lot safer than becoming a stuntman for money. Get a free line of unlimited intro for a year and you get one unlimited line. Plus, get the new Samsung Galaxy S24 on us.
Something's not right. Guaranteed fresh meat berries at this low price. It's gotta be a mistake. She's making something Aldi, everything you don't do is for you. Likely don't make you choose between fresh and affordable. It's Aldi.
What if finding a new job wasn't such a leap of faith?
I'll get right to this. Instead, I'll get right to the job. You're perfect for it.
What if you knew you could take care of it? Because you can literally without pay. What if your schedule worked for you and her and them? And what if the promise of better work
No way!
was something that found us?
I got the interview.
When's he gonna be here?
Sleep. Do you think we can get some boba? What's boba?
Imagine your child going to school without a decent pair of shoes and socks, or a warm coat to protect them from cold. Many families across the country struggle to be able to provide these basic needs for their children. Subaru wants to help by giving these critical items to more than 150,000 children in urgent need this year. Subaru, more than a car company.
This looks like an actual story.
What's doing that?
Meanwhile, at a Virgo, when other vacation rentals aren't what they're cracked up to be, try one where you know what you'll get.
We want it all. We want beers and lattes. Great.
Presented by your Front Range Toyota stores and the versatile 2024 Toyota RAV4. Toyota, the official vehicle of the Colorado Avalanche. Well, after one period of action, the score remains 1-0. And you guys know I like to take really detailed notes when I watch hockey games, just to know what's going on. And here's an update on what happened in the second period. Not much. No penalties. It was just nothing. But that's okay. The Avs are winning 1-0. And Miles Wood, in particular, having a really strong game. We've seen him trending in that direction, but getting a lot of chances, generating calls on penalty. It was pretty good from him, Richie.
He's noticeable, and he always kind of is, because he's just he's a little bit of a hazard out there. He's all over the map.
Well, I'm glad they said this during the second intermission. I'll pick this back up on the recording side for the Twitter/X space. We're already on the YouTube side of John right now. But I'm glad that they mentioned this during the intermission, because when I was typing my notes, I'm like, was there really not much going on in that second period? And again, I wanted to throw this out there. I am noticing that the Rangers' attack is starting to look a little too similar. They're forcing passes in the middle of the circle, and it's too easy in the slot for the Avs to go ahead and read and be able to force the steals. There's not much going on there right now. It was a defensive period. Both goalies are playing well. Shots on goal, 25-19 for Colorado, 24 out of 25 for Jonathan Quick, all 19 for Alexander Georgiev. Hits are 8-7 for the Avs. Face-off 17-16 for the Rangers. No power plays in the second period. We had the second period goalless, but it was for 1-0 Colorado after one. That is still where we are after 2 periods of play in the intermission.
Really? Can Progressive cover that too?
Yes. Is my voice on TV right now?
You got to frank it up. Yeah. Frank's Red Hot. It's the perfect blend of flavor and heat.
break here as BU on the pair of goals from the youngest player in the nation, Macklin Celebrini, taking a 2-0 lead.
Live sports. All stock team.
I'll be right back. And then jump right back in.
Okay, let's start with what we're doing. God makes it easy to bundle coverage for your car and home. Yeah, even Brexit sportsman.
What a relief. Let's get back to charades.
I was also going to crack the case.
Well,
I'm pretty sure it's true.
Me, it's easy to bundle your home and car. It's easy to Geico. Something's not right. Guaranteed fresh blueberries at this low price. It's gotta be a mistake. She's on to us. Don't back up. Yeah, you look back. We've been made.
Dad, the price will always this low.
At Aldi, everything we don't do is for you. Like we don't make you choose between fresh and affordable. It's an Aldi thing.
Your record label is taking off.
Beanpot and Duncan, Boston's best blend. We take a look at the Hockey East leaders. You see the top four in this game: Perot, Smith, and Gauthier, all from BC, Celebrini. Moving into a tie with Perot now, the 2 goals tonight. They are each atop the Hockey East board with 39 points on the season.
You mentioned his mental makeup, and George talked about too everything, right? Well, his dad, Rick, with the Golden State Warriors, director of sports medicine and performance. And so Macklin and his brother Hayden, who's a defenseman for the BU Terriers, they've been around high-level athletes for a lot of their life. They understand.
Leslie has great with Kevin Durant and Steph Curry and some of the great athletes. And the dad was like a masterclass. He was with the Olympic ski coach, the Canadian Olympic ski team, twice in their strength and conditioning. He's worked for soccer teams. Like, he is a guru when it comes to strength and conditioning, which is how Mac was able to come back from shoulder surgery this summer in time for the start of the year. Puck out to Sunrise here as the Terriers now to 5 minutes remaining in the first. That's Case McCarthy firing it through, get by everybody. We've seen about 7 of those tonight. Shot from the right side going wide left as they try to get that tip in on the stick side.
That BU's power play didn't connect, didn't score a goal, but it was really good. And they had a lot of opportunities from all over the ice. A lot of good looks there.
Opportunity now. Boston College bringing in a shot. Rebound came right out front. Perot was just a little too far to the left. Here's Will Smith. Skating in and taking back there. Right, Gavin McCarthy.
You look up, you're like, it's 2-0, and all that, you feel like, oh,
So, Alec Nava isn't checking back from the break here. We're not quite done with the second period intermission of our game between the Avs and the Rangers. But he's covering the Beanpot tournament between Boston University and Boston College. And Macklin Celebrini, who's supposed to be the #1 pick in the 2024 entry draft, has a couple of goals as BU's got the lead right now. Shots on goal are 15-13. Well, Macklin Celebrini's been the difference so far. So after I give you the reset, let's go ahead and give you the reset on the other lone game that we have in the NHL. The New York Islanders have a 2-1 lead on the Toronto Maple Leafs. So Matthew Barzal, Mike Riley, Anders Lee, as we said, 10:31 in the first. That was a lone goal after one. Mitchell Marner made it 1-1, 50 seconds into the second, where John Tavares and Austin Matthews, and then Kyle McLean gets his first from Cal Clutterbuck at the 2:50 mark. Ilya Samsonov has stopped 20 out of 22. Ilya Sorokin 21 out of 22 for the Isles. And this will be a big point swing, as you mentioned, with the Red Wings side of it. And for Toronto, again, they got a couple games in hand. It'd be nice to see if the Islanders will be able to take a couple of those. On that night, I believe it's going to be their third and final meeting on that side. Let's go ahead and look at the NBA reset. The third quarter has just concluded, and now the Dallas Mavericks are out in front. Luka Doncic is having a very quiet game, 13 points, 2 of 7 from 3, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, but they're up 77-74. Again, life without Joel Embiid, I imagine it's going to be difficult. Kelly Oubre has got 17 for the Sixers, 14 for Tobias. He started with, I think, 10 on that end. He's only got 14 now, 7 of 10. So they haven't been able to get him going again. But that bench is looking a little bit suspect for the Sixers because, I mean, you have Mo Bamba, Pat Beverly, Springer, Martin, Korkmaz, Smith, and whoever, make sure I get this, Ricky Council the fourth. So the depth there without Joel Embiid, because you got Paul Reed, who's decent, and then Daniel House. So I don't know. The Sixers, they got a 30-18 record, but I think they're going to struggle a little bit. That's just me. What scores did we not get to? Looks like Brooklyn and Golden State's a low scoring half, 49-43. The Nets have the edge. Curry's got 12 on 5 of 10. Kuminga with 9. Thompson with 6. Cameron Johnson, 13 points. Mikal Bridges held the 6 and 3 of 8 and all 4 from deep. That's good work there for Golden State. It's probably one of the reasons why they're only down 6. And Dennis Smith Jr. with 7 points off the bench. He's already at his average.
Awesome. Just all smart and intelligent. He is out there. That's been fun.
Pelicans all over the Raptors right now, or a little bit of the rebuild. It's just the Scotty Barnes experience and not much else. Again, they lost Fred VanVleet. You trade Pascal Siakam. There are some pieces that are a little bit different. Scotty Barnes has 5. Grady Dick has 13 on 5 of 7 in 90 minutes. He's been the best player on the Raptors. 12 points for Zion and Brandon Ingram, respectively. 3 of 4 and 5 of 7 shooting. Zion just 1 rebound with 4:49 left to go in the second. I don't know. I like Zion. Zion's a good player, but I don't know if he's ever going to get to that same kind of promise that he was thought to be on that side. But then John Morant goes and gets himself suspended on that side, and like 1 and 2s with the picks, you never know. LA Lakers got a 107-94 lead over the Charlotte Hornets. D'Angelo Russell, 28, 10 of 19. He's looked excellent. LeBron James, 10 of 18 for 21 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds. Anthony Davis, 16, 11, and 11, and 2 blocks for the Unibrow. Miles Bridges, 33 points for the Charlotte Hornets. What is he averaging this year? He's averaging 20 per game. 30, that's pretty good for Miles Bridges on that side. So we're going to be entering the third period here shortly. I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of a respite on that set for the rest of the boys for what's left. And Alec Nava, once this game is done, we're going to be joining together tomorrow for the Vegas Golden Knights and the Edmonton Oilers and see if the streak will continue. So there'll be a co-op assignment tomorrow. Maybe a co-op assignment on Saturday for Michigan State, and Duel of the D. So it'll be good streams this week.
Indeed, you do. Indeed Instant Match instantly delivers quality candidates matching your job description.
I like your burger, Range. Well done, please. I don't know if you can take those guys and cover the spread. Weather gets cold and they crumble.
Yeah, not everyone can handle the elements. You know, I never really bought into all that cold weather stuff.
Really green, I'm always taking the cold winter teams.
Especially the playoffs. The great ones toughen out, regardless of the weather. Should have brought my mittens. It's 48 degrees. Yeah, but the wind was whipping off my lake.
We're 30 miles from the lake.
It only takes a second for an everyday item to become dangerous. Tide Pod's Child Guard Pack helps keep your laundry packs in a safe place and your child safer. To close, twist, and pull. Tide Pod's Child Guard Packaging.
New users get $100 in bonus bets for making any sportsbook bet. Download today. Want to play? Health One, dedicated to the health and well-being of our community and creating a healthier tomorrow. Visit health1cares.com today. Wind River Spas, proud supporters of the Colorado Avalanche. Build and price your hot tub online at windriverspas.com. Pepsi Zero Sugar, the official soft drink of the Colorado Avalanche. Pepsi Zero Sugar, made for abs watching. And by Tin Cup Whiskey, bring the mountain home. There is the Empire State Building here in Manhattan. The Avalanche with a 1-0 lead over the Rangers as we get ready for period number 3 with Mark Rycroft and Kyle Mark Mosher and Zach Parise's debut tonight in a Colorado Avalanche sweater. So far, so good.
Yeah, look at just his race. I love American-born players. Mikko now is one of the best American-born player of all time. And we know there's so many great things that if you finish with the Stanley Cup, if that can be the end goal and puts the cherry on top, like no other. Listen to Zach Parise today. He was in talks with the Islanders. He didn't want to give up too much, but it's not a surprise to him that he's back in the National Hockey League. I think he would like to have it in September. It didn't happen, but he was staying in shape. And there was a team, probably going to be a cup contending team, that was going to take on Zach Parise. And for the luck of the Avs, here he is with us now for the rest of the way.
And he didn't come here just to get a little bit of a paycheck and to play some 33 games. He came here to do it.
He wants to have his name, Zach Parise, engraved on that stand.
Third period is underway now. The Avs will try to go left to right in this third period. Again, we didn't have any goals in the second. It's still the one goal from Nathan MacKinnon. In the first, near the end of the first, it was a knuckle puck. It was a great skate in. The knuckle puck near the right side dot that bested quick. And that's where we are right now. And in the second period, there wasn't a lot to tell you as far as scoring chances, because any time that the Rangers got the puck in front of the goal, they funneled in front of the net and they got picked off. What changes are they going to make here in the final 20 minutes if they don't get at least one goal here? So Ross Colton try to go ahead and get this one now as a couple of the Rangers fall down. Alexis Lafreniere, third line's out there right now, repeating Laviolette squad. It's Lindgren. He'll try to shovel this out off the touch pass, and this gets knocked away by Georgiev. And now Lindgren off the pinch. Alexis Lafreniere will go ahead and find it. It's Vinny Trocheck. Trocheck now for Panarin. Panarin into the trees. Somehow that was stopped by Georgiev. Panarin now. He'll stutter step off the backhand, trying to use his body away from Josh Manson. Panarin still trying to pick this back up. And this is a puck that's just died near the blue line. Keandre Miller now. Here's a one-touch feed. Doesn't find anybody. As it's Lafreniere. He was stuck in behind the net. He'll go ahead and send a pass that goes all the way down the ice harmlessly to Jonathan Quick. That should allow Jared Bednar's squad to go ahead and take a change. So they had the puck for about a minute 30. They ended up getting nothing out of it. Now Mika Zibanejad in full flight. He goes off sides. 18:23 left to go in the third. So 25 shots on goal to 19. And off the edge of the shift there, maybe Ryan Lindgren might have got bitten by the puck on that side. So the deflection play they show for Panarin is he had to relocate the puck, and then Panarin, it might have bounced off of the instep of Ryan Lindgren trying to provide a screen. Again, he's always hurting a little bit, but he always finds his way to get back out on the ice. You can just bandage up Ryan Lindgren, send him back out there on his merry way. and he'll be just fine. And I mean that in the best circumstance. As this is sent around the end boards, Alex Georgiev will stop him with the goal stick. 18 minutes left to go in the third. Mika Zibanejad can't weave his way through the traffic cones. He'll try to find it now into the neutral zone. Try to stick it ahead to himself. Loses it in between his legs, now turns it right over to the Avs. Mikko Rantanen gets dispossessed off the stick lift. It's an opportunity now for Schneider near the right side boards. The blue shirts lose it at the red line now. Careless pass. It's Nathan MacKinnon, wrong guy to give it to. Off the back pass, a little bit too hard off the inboards. I don't know if it clapped one of the Colorado Avalanche. I think Zach Parise almost hit him in the visor with that pass from Nathan MacKinnon. That's what it looks like on that side, as he's having a little bit of a laugh about it. I think he pinballed that so hard off the inboards, it hit Zach Parise, clipped him in the visor. So thankfully you wear all that stuff now, because he really got hit inadvertently with a face off a pass. Man, oh man. Yeah, it hit him off the top of his helmet. So this is what happened. It bounced to hit him in the helmet, but it bounced off of a left leg of one of the Rangers' defense. Or an intentional friendly fire in the plexiglass. So now this will go to Zach Jones of the defensive zone face-off wing. Avalanche will hold it in across the blue line, but the Rangers just brush it away. So now we'll have to reset again. Again, the Avs, they're wearing the road whites with the cerulean pants and the maroon on the side of the jerseys. As they'll try to go left to right, the blue shirts, New York Rangers, are in the blue and the red pants with the blue and red striping. Classic original 6 unis, I love those. As this is sent around the inboards. Picked up now by the Rangers as they're pinched in between the left side of their red line. 16:55 left to go in this third. Shots on goal are 25-19. The one goal is still with Nathan MacKinnon. That's where they've been right now. As we're watching this at MSG, John, I'm your play-by-play man. So Capo Caco will send this one in deep as this is recollected. Here for Vinny Trocheck, will throw it back to his defensive partner. The forward was stuck all the way in his own end. See if he can look to break out, as it's now Adam Fox. Adam Fox thought about leaving it to Vinny Trocheck. Now we'll go back to his defensive partner again one more time. As this goes near the right side, Lafreniere set up the 1-T. Good save for Georgiev as he knocked it away with the left pad. This is a good hit. That knocked 3 players down. The Rangers will find it now. Fox off the half spin. Lafreniere back to his feet as he got blasted. He's got the puck down across the red. Panarin trying to poke check this here for Chris Kreider. And it's intercepted. Picked up now. Trocheck centering pass. Doesn't find anybody but the Avs again. Again, we've mentioned that several times. That's their strategy. And the Avalanche are going to keep going back to intercepting those passes if it doesn't change. Trocheck. He tries to send it out in front there for Panarin. The one-timer gets canceled away with the stick. Sam Girard loses it. He stopped the play from scoring on first, but he loses it now. Keandre Noy will go back. We'll settle it back down. 15:30 left to go in the third. Nathan MacKinnon finds the interception, safely puts it back to his defense. Alex Georgiev slowly stops with the goal stick. It's Cale. He's got it now. His outstretched pass from 50. A little bit too hard for Jonathan Drouin. Sent back here for Cale. We'll look to start again. The Avalanche as Devon Toews will fire it in across the red line side. Intercepted. Mikko Rantanen back to Devon Toews. This shot gets deflected. Rangers now touch. See what they can do with it now. Barclay Goodrow. Here is a pickup here for Barclay as he pins his man to kill Makar against the wall. Here's picked up off the backhand by Capo Caco. And a diving attempt for the Avalanche. They can't get it out. This is in behind the cage of Alex Georgiev. Picked up by Jones. Gustafsson lets it go. This pinballs. This bounces off an Av. Picked up by the Rangers now. Jones, Gustafsson one more time. Way wide off the left side of the inboards. And now a race for the puck. It's Mikko Rantanen is at the end of a shift. He's going to get there nonetheless. Mikko Rantanen, middle of the circles for Bowen Byram. Now Mikko is really gassed right now, but he's staying out there. Ross Colton. He lost it from a centering pass attempt. Rangers, too far for them. Mikko Rantanen able to intercept it again. Finally take a change. Moose is really exhausted here. 14:10 left to go in the third. As this bounces near the right side red line, fired in by the Avs. Stopped here for Jonathan Quick. Put back around for Logan O'Connor. He got the interception for a moment. It's Gustafsson. Try to desperately get this out of the zone. The forwards will give chase. Return Panarin. Just watching at the moment. As it's near the left side red line, Avs find the entry. It's Colton. They'll pick it back up and behind the net of Jonathan Quick near the left side red line. Get it DDD. Just hold it in. As this is Miles Wood trying to find off the deflection. Ryan Lindgren back out there after the shot block. What else is new? As it's Adam Fox. Fox now will play this in off the backhand. Georgiev will slow it down and stop it. Bowen Byram and Jack Johnson. As this is Zach Parise. We'll go ahead and put this around the end boards and pick back up now by the Blue Shirts. 13-15 left to go in the third. Again, my gear for the voice. I'm not trying to intentionally slow this down. It's been a defensive battle right now. There's no reason to percolate at this point. And the Avalanche, if they can keep it this way, they're 13 minutes away from getting a 1-0 victory. I can't believe that would stand at this point. But I think the Rangers need to differentiate their attack. Here's a centering pass. Doesn't find anybody. Keandre Miller is the only one back. Everybody taking change. Keandre now near the right side red line will get fired in off his pass. Georgiev safely put this around the end boards. Picked up, stolen away from Cogliano by Capocacco. And now the Avalanche will try to fire this across the blue. They can't. And now stolen away again. Avalanche one more time pick it up in their own zone. They use the flip off the glass. We'll see who can get to it. It's Keandre Miller. Miller now. Find the entry. Middle of the circles. 1-on-4. Keandre trying to dance. Cale Makar last line of defense. Pick it back up. Here's Cale. There's a long outstretch pass. A one-time slap shot. And this one is saved. Good finish of a hit. As Quick able to stop that one with his stick. Panarin put this off the end boards. Use the glove hand and knock it down. It's Trocheck. Put this around the end boards. Panarin holds it in into the traffic, intentionally wide out the deflection as he's trying to find Lafreniere. Colorado. Joel Kiviranta has it. And across the red line, will fire it in. Jonathan Quick will slow it down for Gustafsson. 11:40 left to go in this third. Still 1-0 lead for the Avalanche. Center near the left side. There's a slap shot. Zibanejad gets denied. Picked up by the Rangers. Kreider shoots it wide. Now Gustafsson. There's a slap pass. Try to find Kreider behind the cage. Mikko Rantanen able to get this one out of the zone. Zach Jones has it. We'll settle it down now for Zach Jones. We'll pick it back up. Mika Zibanejad. Zibanejad gets dispossessed nicely. Nathan MacKinnon 1-on-2. Wrist shot saved by Quick. Stopped by the 5-hole. As this is a good lift back to defense here from the Moose. Started back up now for Nathan MacKinnon. He'll fire it way wide across the end boards. We'll see if Jonathan Drouin can get to it first. Moose. Mikko Rantanen now. Will Cooley will pick it up. Third line for Peter Laviolette's squad. It's a 3-on-2. The Avalanche have the 3. They blow a tire. Back in behind the net do the Rangers. It should allow Sam Girard for Josh Manson to play this nicely ahead. Try to get this out of their own defensive zone. It's Nathan MacKinnon. Calmly sends it back to his defense. 10:30 left to go. In this third, it's Manson. And another one. Intercepted Adam Fox right into the neutral zone. Fox slows up, shoots to the traffic. And it's blocked before it ever hit Georgiev. Opportunity one more time for Sam Girard. Played the carom. One-timer off the carom. Stopped by Quick. Stolen now by Ross Colton. Rangers trying to get it out of their own zone. They do. Will Cooley pinballs this thing away. Plays pool near the left side boards. As this is set back up for Devon Toews. Toews now for Ross Colton and Logan O'Connor as it's fired in across the red line. It's been non-stop without a whistle here. 9:50 left to go in the third. Settled down for Artemi Panarin. Racing from defensive to offensive zone. Panarin. Back pass. Here's a chance for Trocheck that goes wide. Settled down for Gustafsson. Trocheck got to get back on his horse. He's the last one back after a couple of stick lifts. It's played by Quick very fast on that side. Almost a quick. As this is picked up now for Bowen Byram. 9:20 left to go in the third. Good forechecking in this third period. A lot less sleepy here. Cogliano puts it around the inboards for Gustafsson. He'll intercept it now and recollected for the Blue Shirts. They'll fire it in. Barclay Goodrow going to try to get chase against two Avs. Finish your check right now. It seems like the Rangers are starting to notice that the time is working against them. 9 minutes left to go in the third. They're only down a goal, though. Jones, he turns and fires. It gets blocked. They try to bank it off the backside of Georgiev. But he'll hold on. He'll find it. Mercifully, we'll take a break. It's been a while. 8:54 left to go in the third. Still 1-0 Avs. Couple one-timer saves for Georgiev and Quick.
Box score just one cut. Get the stats behind the stats with NHL Edge. Know more about every stat, every shift, every start with NHL Edge.
Yeah, USAA, they always have my back. USAA? You were in the military? Oh no, I wasn't, but my grandpa was. He joined USAA, passed membership to my mom, then to me.
There's other ways to get in.
Yeah, my neighbor Ron, he's in because his wife served. Even little Luna, once she's born, her dad served. So all this time I could have had USAA insurance and banking. Where's my phone? Over there.
USAA, the military community and their families.
Well, guys, coming up February 10th through the 20th, at an All-Star game, we are having a four-nation.
So here's the update. Four Nations face-off tournament play between NHL players from Canada, Finland, Sweden, and United States will take place from the 12th to 20th of February. 7 total games in a 9-day period. Each team will be 20 skaters, 3 goalies, 3 round-robin games followed by a 1-game final. No All-Star game next year. That's going to be replaced by the Four Nations face-off. Canada, Finland, Sweden, United States. Think of it as some fun, but also think of it as tune-up material for the 2026 Olympics. That is the way that I'm going to look at it. And if these games have a chance to where they're not too crazy as far as their time period, as far as during the day, I'll try to get Cooper Hopkins and I know that's next year on that side of it, but I imagine we're still going to be doing a lot of this because we love the game on that end, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So that's your update on that side. So we'll get a chance to watch possibly Crosby, MacKinnon, Makar in the Olympics, all the other stuff in the following year in 2026. You might see a lot of them together in the Four Nation face-off next year because we're not going to have an All-Star game. That's what they say, but who knows? Because you don't want to miss out on the revenue. Offensive zone draw because Zibanejad wins it. Keandre Miller gives it back now as this is an opportunity for Artemi Panarin. He'll turn and shoot. He scores! He turned and wired it in. An immediate celebration for the Rangers. It was a no-look shot. It was through the traffic. Georgiev never saw it. And we're tied at 1. 28-21. I didn't think that this was going to be scoreless forever. Artemi Panarin trying to get around Cale Makar. He just finds enough space near the opposite dot from left to right, fires it. He wired that thing top of the right crossbar and left crossbar and in past Georgiev. What a shot from Artemi Panarin off the post and in, off his back skate, turning around, turning and firing and looking and tying this game for the New York Rangers at 1 apiece. Holy cow, what a shot from Artemi Panarin. 8:35 left to go in the third. Nathan MacKinnon. Try to find it now, as this is picked up by the Rangers. I believe they were offsides. That is why we're going to get the whistle. 26 left to go in the third. Artemi Panarin has finally broken the seal for the Rangers. It's now 1-1. Nathan MacKinnon had the lone goal in the first very late. And now it looks like Artemi Panarin's already back out there to try to go ahead and bring more pressure to see if the Rangers, I'm not going to say outright steal 2 points because this game has never gotten out of hand, but they just couldn't find anything right now, and it was almost a miracle play as Artemi Panarin gets his 31st from Miller and Schneider. So Keandre and Braden get the assist. So neutral zone face-off. This is one for the Avs. This will be gloved down by Jonathan Quick. It would be interesting if the first game from the break goes to OT, as it's Panarin now. We'll fire it in, and this is energized the MSG crowd. Opportunity now for the Avalanche and Miles Wood. Pick it back up now for Ross Colton. Put it around the end board. 7:50 left to go in the third. Rangers trying to push it ahead now. Lindgren and Trocheck will trying to make the combination play. Now they got to get back. Here's a wrist shot, goes way wide. Jonathan Quick almost ducked, and it almost snuck in between his legs off a centering pass. But it settled back down now. Miles Wood almost made it happen. Cogliano will go ahead and flip this one down near the left side red line. One of the players absolutely blows an edge. That's Artturi Lehkonen, but he is okay. Settle back in for Cogliano. It's Lehkonen. He couldn't be Jonathan Quick to the clear. As this goes to the left side, Johnny Brodzinski will go ahead and send it back. I haven't called his name very much. Here's an outstretched pass from 40. This will get centered down the ice. It'll be blown dead against the Blue Shirts. 7:07 left to go in this third. Artemi Panarin has just tied the game at 1. He worked his way from the left dot to the right dot, turned around and fired. He kissed the left crossbar, top of it and in, tied this game at 1. He answered Nathan MacKinnon's goal in the first period, and that is still where we are right now. 7:07 left to go in the third, tied at 1. Offensive zone draw upcoming here for Nathan MacKinnon. We'll see if the Avalanche have an answer. As this is a stick chop, Nathan MacKinnon tries to save it back to Mikko Rantanen, and a long flip in. Here for the Rangers, bounced off a couple back skates and a moose, and now the Rangers will to keep it in. As this goes now here for Johnny Brodzinski. Brodzinski now from Will Cooley. They lose the puck, and this is recollected here for the Avs. They just surrendered 1 goal, but it's tied. Nathan MacKinnon, who scored the first, has got it now. MacKinnon, series of drags, half skate, no look backhand pass, and that one gets intercepted in between the circles. As the Rangers have it now, Gustafsson, now Kreider, touch from Zibanejad. Panarin lets it go. This one goes high off the glass. Picked up now for Chris Kreider. Here's a long shot. This gets held by Georgiev and stolen. Rangers have it. They tried to find Barclay Goodrow there on that side. Nice keeping at the blow line. One-timer. Good save. Georgiev off because of Zibanejad. 6:05. Keandre Miller gloves it down. Here's a pickup here for Blake Wheeler trying to settle it out in front. Makar will get it down. Nice diving play off a stick up in the air. Keandre Miller settles it down. Kreider. Zibanejad. Extra touch for Kreider. Got it in behind the net now. Mika trying to help find it as well. Kreider off his forehand now. He'll turn. It's Mika Zibanejad behind the net. Here's a pass for Kreider that goes too far. And this is knocked away. Keandre Miller has it. Avs in the midst of a change for Jared Bednar's squad. Forwards will take it. Sam Girard and Devon Toews. It's Josh Manson, on that side. And this will be Toews. He'll have it. Get a little bit of a boo for the long outstretched shift, and Devon Toews was out there for about 2 minutes. He'll finally get his change. Adam Fox. Try to get this one trapped, and they'll force a steal. Good work by the Avs. But Cooley's there. Use it off the embankment. It's a chip and chase. And now will be an opportunity for Josh Manson. Go and find it. We're in the final 5 of regulation, but it's tied now. We might need OT. Settle back around the end boards here. Falling down and making the save. Jonathan Quick falling down was one of the Avs as they were pushed and shoved there. That was Miles Wood that took a piece. We got some pushing and shoving. We're going to get a break. We're tied at 1. And this is going to be pretty exciting in the final 5 here. Artemi Panarin's got the latest goal. What's going to happen next? Come right back.
USAA, you were in the military? Oh no, I wasn't, but my grandpa was. He joined USAA, passed membership to my mom, then to me. There's other ways to get in. Yeah, my neighbor Ron, he is in because his wife served. Even little Luna, once she's born, her dad's served. So all this time I could have had USAA insurance and banking. Where's my phone? Over there.
USAA, the military community, and with families.
You can make money the hard way as a bullfighter or a human cannonball, or save money the easy way with Xfinity Mobile. Existing customers can get a free line of our most popular unlimited plan for a year. Not only will you save hundreds, but you'll also be joining millions of connected to America's most reliable 5G network. Sure is a lot safer than becoming a stuntman for money. Get a free line of unlimited intro for a year, and you buy one get the new Samsung Galaxy S24 on us.
Not everyone's training for a gold medal. Not everyone wants to go hard or go home. Whatever you're starting, run your own race. Because doing something is everything.
Rent a Peloton bike or bike plus today at onepeloton.com. Terms apply.
Time for the Verizon Reliable Performance. Nathan MacKinnon, every single game he is a factor. Tonight is no different. He's had a ton of plays that just haven't panned out. I'm giving any assist, but he does have the ability to go out there. See you later. Quick little snapshot by Poland. Almost got his second of the night on this nifty play as Mr. Logan called it. And that's what it was. 6 shots on net tonight over 20 minutes. And I'm sure Kofi has point number 2 to his collection here tonight.
I would love to see that as well, guys. 4:51 to go, and it's anybody's game. The Rangers certainly with full court press on. They've really worked hard to get this thing even.
Yeah, this is 2 good teams, 2 top teams, 2 division leaders.
Offensive zone draw as the 2 division leaders go at it in a 1-1 tie with 4:45 will be on the third. Nathan MacKinnon and Artturi Panarin, the lone goals for both respective squads. There's a pass for Colton. That one goes too far. It would have been a slam dunk in the back of the net. Here's an opportunity now for Colton and O'Connor as O'Connor gets taken off the puck. Picked up now for the Rangers. They're going to try to go right to left for the rest of this period. It's Vinny Trocheck. Put it around the inboards. Near the left side, players will come together. Lafreniere try to finish his check. And now this will be a long outstretched pass. Ross Colton's going to get there. Colton now drop pass. This goes harmlessly wide of Jonathan Quick's crease near the left side of the post. And now Lafreniere off the drop. It'll be an opportunity for Artemi Panarin as they mix the lines for Peter Laviolette's squad. 3:55 left to go in this third. And the Avalanche try to find Nathan MacKinnon with an outstretched pass, but he gets picked off by Keandre Miller. Keandre now will get it back. He's got a primary assist on the Panarin goal right now. Still 1-1, 29-24 on the shot board in favor of Colorado, but the game's tied. Here's a shot for Wheeler. This one goes harmlessly off the glass. Sent back around the inboards now. Jones settled this back down for Gustafsson. Gustafsson's pass settled now for Cooley. Now back to Jones. Rangers, maybe in the midst of a change here, just trying to get set up on their breakout. This is fired around the inboards here for Capo Caco. Be an opportunity for Manson. Try to flip this one out. He gets a second opportunity to do so. And now intercepted in the defensive zone by Jones. 3:05 will to go in the third. John, with you on the play-by-play. We're watching this on ESPN Plus on MSG. Got the altitude sports feed, but we're at Madison Square Garden. Played in off the backhand, stopped by Georgiev with the left pad, and a shot goes around the embankment. Gustafsson off the pinch, trying to keep it alive for the blue shirts. The Avs are there. It's an opportunity now. Johnson will get it ahead, and this will be recollected now for Zach Parise trying to find this one and pry it loose. Let's go back to D. Here's Manson to the traffic, a pinball. It was a right pad save for Jonathan Quick. It'll be one more time for Manson. Put it around the inboards here. This will be Kiviranta. Try to get this in behind the net. Can he make something up with Johansen? We'll settle it down, Manson. Try to find Johansen as this will go around the inboards for a third time off the wrist shot miss. One of the Avalanche loses their stick. I believe the Rangers will go get a chance to pick one up. And we might get some full cell changes after the long flip. Bowen Byram. Off his long pass, it'll bounce right back to him. Bowen Byram now. Ross Colton will look to get settled. 1:55 left to go in this tie game. It's the first game back from the All-Star break. We got just 2 NHL games in action. It's a 1-1 tie. It was a sleepy second period, not so much in the third, though, as Artemi Panarin tied it at 1 after finally answering Nathan MacKinnon's goal late in the first. O'Connor gets taken down. No penalties so far in the second, no penalties in the third. They were all in the first. Here's this is sent around the inboards. Georgiev will stop it. This is intercepted now by the Rangers as they're pinching in near the right side red line. And now the Avalanche will have this one now in Nathan MacKinnon. MacKinnon almost loses it. We'll get a chance to settle it back up as they were all over him there. This will get flipped in by the Avs. About 105 left to go in this third as Sam Girard trying to pinch in and find it. It is the Abs now. Here's MacKinnon. Here's a save by Quick. And he might have saved the game there. With a minute left to go in the third, it was loose right out in front. Beautifully set up there. I believe it was Jonathan Drouin from Nathan MacKinnon. And Jonathan Quick, he was Johnny on the spot. He stood in his right spot right in front of the crease. And he made that save look easy because he was right there with the positioning. And we'll get an offensive zone draw. The Avalanche could have taken 2 full points in the standings right there. So Nathan MacKinnon able to wait it out enough for Mikko Rantanen, who was right there, number 96. And he got stopped by Quick. Shots are 30-25. We're in the final minute of the third. It's the Moose against Vincent Trocheck. Moose wants to win this offensive zone draw. He does. They do a nice job to the Rangers brushing the Avalanche out of the blue line side. They'll have to force up and check again. Mikko Rantanen now off the half spin. It's a tumultuous task to have to go up against all of these superstars and the Hall of Famers. Here's a long shot. It's hit off the stomach of Georgiev. Here's another one. Georgiev, it bounces up in the air. Big rebound. But this is found by MacKinnon. Georgiev couldn't find him. It looked like he was juggling just circus balls, tennis balls there, but he was able to find it, make the save, and then brush it aside for Nathan MacKinnon. 23 seconds left to go in the third. The Rangers almost had an opportunity to win the game. There was a shot from Zibanejad, got hit off the deflection. Georgiev tried to bounce it out of the air, and if it wasn't for Nathan MacKinnon cleaning up the mess in front of the net, it looks like Mika Zibanejad would have had an opportunity, but Kreider was getting tied up as well by Cale Makar. 23 seconds left to go in this third. The Rangers now get an offensive zone draw opportunity. Vinny Trocheck. He'll win it. Trocheck has it in behind the office. Devon Toews trying to find it. Ryan Lindgren trying to pry it loose. 10 seconds left to go in this third. Are we going to get OT? Georgiev looked unsure to try to play that one there. Well, chipping it off the glass. He doesn't clear it. Down to 3 seconds. Got to shoot it. Rangers fired at the net. Big rebound. And we're going to go to OT. If anybody was there to clean up the mess, that would have been an easy win there for the Rangers. But let's go to OT, tied at 1. When we come right back, we're going to see who's going to get these extra 2 points. We need OT. Do we need a shootout? Let's find out.
These are my tissue box covers.
Remember, tissues come in our boxes. It's important for young homeowners to let all the things string them into their parents. There we go. Hard as it? And holding on to these pieces of crown Logan, you never know when you're going to need it. I do. Bednar. It can be a lot for them. You still on that card?
Yeah, okay. Progressive can't save you from becoming embarrassed, but we can save you money when you buy Logan auto loans.
Empty tubs of butter are for recycling, not for my leftovers.
That's a big one, people.
Okay, so Domino's Perfect Combo includes 2 medium on topping pizzas, 16 Parmesan bread bites, 8 cinnamon twists, and a 2-liter Coke. Today we're on the street asking real people how much they can get off of. All of it? All of it. $44, $45? $34.99. And the chicken was probably 10 each.
75?
What if I told you that the Domino's Perfect Combo is only $19.99? Shut the front door.
This will be a family.
It's Domino's Perfect Combo, and it's all just $19.99.
Live sports.
We're going to go to overtime, boys and girls. Buckle up. This game's been pretty good, especially in the third period on the onset.
Leading goal scorers for both teams. MacKinnon now with 32 on the air. Panarin with 31, and so much firepower on this ice. I can't fathom this gets to the shootout. Here we go. 4-3 are the Avs in overtime this year. The Rangers 5-3.
So let's start the OT here on this side. We will see what happens. 3-on-3 overtime. The Avs are 2-2. New York is 4-1. Here's Cale Makar. He's gone. Backhand. He shoots it wide as this was sent back around the inboards now. And now the Rangers get an opportunity. Cale Makar looking like Connor McDavid there with the speed, but you also have a couple other reinforcements. Mika Zibanejad. Send this now. Drop for Kreider. Back to Mika. He's got this in between the circles. And this will be Keandre Miller. He's out there right now. So it's Kreider, Miller, and Zibanejad. That's one of their top lines there. So Artemi Panarin's probably going to be the first change. So this will be one more time for Keandre Miller. Miller now. We'll get this across the Rangers logo. Leave it here for the Rangers now as they'll pick this one back up. Artemi Panarin, who had the goal that got us to this point. Here's a shot. Gets blocked. Picked back up now by the blue shirts. Vinny Trocheck. Try to find Panarin. And now it's the Moose. Right down the middle is MacKinnon. MacKinnon now near the right circle. He'll shoot a wrister. This one is saved by Jonathan Quick. And Rantanen holds it in. Here's an opportunity. MacKinnon drop pass 1T. This is stopped by Quick. He holds on. 3:38 left to go in this overtime. Good back in action here for both of these squads. Shots on goal now read 32-29. Tomorrow, again, and it was correct, Zach Parise will get to play against his former team off the back-to-back. The Avalanche will go to play the Devils. Again, I am going to have the Vegas Golden Knights and the Edmonton Oilers. It'll be a Hulu-only stream that'll be joined by Alec Nava on that side. He's covering Boston College and BU right now. So 3:38 left to go in this OT. Nathan MacKinnon can't win the draw. That first line's been out there a long time. Ross Colton's now mixed in there as well. As this is an opportunity for New York to go ahead and pick this one up. It's Alexis Lafreniere. Here's the drop pass. Mika Zibanejad trying to find Lafreniere, but an easy read for Toews. Try to quickly push it the other way. Jonathan Quick's way out of his goal crease, but this one gets picked up by the Rangers. They thought Ross Colton might get there. Mika Zibanejad now. Alexis Lafreniere. Lafreniere scores! He wins the game for the Rangers and slows it up. Back-to-back goals. It was a lefty wrist shot near the right side dot, and it goes in. It beats Georgiev, and the Rangers take the game in overtime. They win 2-1. They come all the way back. I know it was just a couple goals, but if it wasn't for Artemi Panarin finding a way to get the game tied, it wouldn't have set up the heroics there for Alexis Lafreniere. Zibanejad drop pass between his legs near the right side dot. A little instep there for Laff. He fires it. Middle of the mesh and in past Georgiev. The blue shirts take this one in overtime at MSG. They win 2-1. What a contest this was, and what a way to get back into this game to start the NHL calendar again in the second half. Alexis Lafreniere wins it in overtime, and the Rangers take the 2 points. The Avalanche get 1, and that's, I think, a win for the Rangers that they really need. They've been floundering of late going into the break, and they used it. They beat a primetime team in the NHL. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It'll be the Vegas Golden Knights and the Edmonton Oilers. Signing off, it's a 2-1 win. Lafreniere wins it in overtime for the Rangers. They beat Colorado 2-1. See you tomorrow.
This is the Ergo Pro Smart Base from Tempur-Pedic, and we designed it to help you fall asleep more easily because it's the only smart base that features our exclusive soundscape mode that synchronizes a gentle massage with the relaxing sounds of your choice to calm your mind and help you drift peacefully off to sleep. Tempur-Pedic ranked #1 in customer satisfaction with mattresses purchased online by J.D. Power.
The Warfare is expanding. All worlds within the Calassian Veil will be consumed.
This difficulty demands specialists and ease specialists.
Gosh, it makes it easy to get coverage for what you care about. Cars.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Again, Lafreniere wins it in overtime for the Rangers. 2-1 is your final. We'll talk tomorrow. I'll be joined by Alec Nava. He just confirmed it on that side. Have a good one, everybody. Peace.